Yo, Twitch, what's up? Katie Page, Yana, Mr. Comfortable, Yee, hello, Rimba, Lisa, Twiddler, Buck Wildest, Lucid, Squirt, Mr. I already said that one, Pepsi, Azza, Delarock, Lucid Biscuit, Illusion, Pause, Reset, what's up? Happy day 2 of Festival of Legends. Plan today is to play a few new decks, specifically some that are good decks. I want to play some of the stuff that's been standout so far in the new meta, and then might play a little Marvel Snap if it's not too late by the time we get enough games for these decks for videos, but we'll have to see. So tomorrow I hope to get back to duels. Hope to get back to duels. Hope to get back to duels. But yeah, what's up, guys? Beautiful human, thanks for the content. Oh, thanks, man. By the way, guys, I got an email that I lost my Discord partner status. I didn't even know I had Discord partner status. I mean, I vaguely remember something about that in the past. I don't know, you know, it was not something I thought about more than every few years. Does anybody know what that means? Like, what did I lose access to? Anything important or that I care about or anything meaningful? It said I didn't have enough Discord activity in my channel, so you guys weren't chatting enough, which I'm not remotely surprised by. Like, I didn't try to encourage that or really even monitor it all that closely. I'm just curious if anybody knows if that's important or means anything. Is that something I should care about or try to do? I can't imagine it is, or I would know better, right? If I cared about some feature or something, I would probably... I guess it's just not important. I guess it's not relevant, or I would know. Hey, B Currency, what's up, man? Love watching my YouTube vids. Thanks, dude. Oh, I ducked Dexter in a Snap 1v1. Oh, I didn't mean to. Yeah. Did he mention that? Yeah. I told him I was gonna try to get on. We didn't have like a hard schedule. I couldn't though, for various reasons. If he wants to know the reasons, he can message me. I'll inform him of the reasons. I won't publicly announce them, but yeah, I didn't get to, sadly. We'll do it someday though. I promise. Yeah. I was just scared he was gonna beat me too much. That's sad. By the way, this shirt is so black on camera, and I don't know why. I feel like I've been like CG'd out of the frame or something. Why is this shirt so black? Look how dark it is. I'm in a void. I can like maybe try to turn on a brighter screen over here. Does that help at all if I like lean forward? Yeah, you can see a little bit more detail. It's just something about the contrast settings on my camera. It's not this black in real life. Like, it is a solid black shirt, but it's not that like shiny, voidly incandescent black. It's just cotton, I think. Something about the settings on the camera, because I do a little trick on the camera for the green screen. I crank up the saturation a little bit at the green screen level to make sure the green screen's picked up perfectly, and then I bring it back down post the green screen layer. So it's like it does some weird stuff sometimes with like black and stuff. Yeah, this is Vanta Black. Yeah. Yana, thanks for the 11 months, by the way. I didn't hear that alert come through, but maybe it did. I do not have a pet duck, no. Anyway, well, let's get going. We're gonna play this Blood Death Knight deck. As of earlier today, and still right now, in fact, this is the #1 deck at top 1,000 Legends. We're over on HS Replay. Legend Top 1000. Festival of Legends filter since the expansion released. And Blood DK is #1. Death Knights are all looking pretty good, which we kind of anticipated because they didn't really lose a lot of cards in rotation, or any cards in rotation, but you know what I mean? Like, they kept their core of their good decks. The 2 Demon Hunters are good. Outcast Relic, which is actually kind of a Ladies Thinno combo deck where you buff Ladies Thinno and then you blow people up, is moving forward. That's probably only going to be good at High Legend, not as good. Although it's still pretty good at Diamond through Legend, for the record. That's not bad for that kind of deck. We're going to play Totem Shaman later tonight, too. This is kind of wild that this is a tier 2 deck. It's kind of a Totem amalgam Shaman from what I saw last. There's 2 versions on here. This is actually fully Totem, though, so we'll have to pick between those 2. But yeah, we're going to play Blood Death Knight because it's the #1 deck. And in particular... Oh, this card, which I don't own, has been making waves. Okay. Screaming Banshee. Apparently insane. Creating some crazy big stuff. And then we've also got the Arcanite Ripper in here. This can make you another big card, of course. And then this list is not running the Death Metal Knight. I wouldn't mind having a list that's running the Death Metal Knight. Yeah, I know he's popped up in a few of these. We could probably change the deck to put in a Death Metal Knight if we wanted to. I just think it'd be cool to have another new card featured. I can definitely make the Banshee the spotlight. There's no problem there. That's fine, I guess. But I just like having more new cards if I can, because this ultimately doesn't have that many new cards. Ghost Rider, Banshee, Ripper. It's kind of it. A couple new from the core set, I guess. Old ones brought back, but... love my Dancing King Kangor deck. Should I craft the Divine Shield legendary spell? I mean, if you do it for fun, yes. I don't see in the data right now that that's standing out as a super powerful thing. I think I saw... Yeah, there's... Dancing Paladin is tier 3 according to the data right now. I don't even know if it runs... if the standard ones even run the... Yeah, they do run Starlight Groove, so... I think if you're okay with a tier 3 deck and it's really fun, that's fine, yeah. That's not insane. I've played a lot of very fun tier 3 decks, and some to Legend probably even. Hey, Tashonla, thank you for the tier 1 sub. That's really nice. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I guess we'll go as is. We don't have to run the Death Metal Knight. It's all right. He would be pretty cool for a thumbnail, but I could give him a thumbs up and say this deck's #1. But anyway, we'll do this. I love that Blood DK is actually potentially the best deck. That's pretty cool. I think it's kind of showing up as a response to a lot of the aggro decks that jumped out early in the new meta, like Outcast DH and Pure Paladin both completely rocketed to the top. Okay. I feel like, yeah, I'm definitely a Vanta Black shirt wearer. They're gonna sue me for wearing a Vanta Black shirt. Didn't they like copyright that color or something? Nobody else can use whatever. Nobody can use the color without their permission or something. Okay, another DK. I sure don't know how these mulligans go in this deck. I don't think we need a tour guide at all early though. I think... Oh, Mograine seems good in a mirror match if this is another Blood DK. I don't know if it's a mirror match though. Could be Unholy, could be Frost. Frost, I think life gain is going to be important. And early board maintenance a little bit so we don't take too much chip damage maybe. Body Bagger certainly seems good on 1. We like to see that. Hey, Oprah Winfrey, thanks for the 4 months. Where is Arms of Michelle Obama, my other celebrity named viewer? Haven't seen Arms of Michelle Obama in forever. That's the funniest name. Similar to Oprah Winfrey. How am I enjoying the new set? I think I like it pretty well so far. I was actually itching to play again today, which sometimes doesn't happen, believe it or not. Sometimes I am kind of dreading But there were a few decks I was excited to play today that are like good decks, which that's, you know, usually there's meme decks I'm excited to play one way or another. But in this case, I was actually excited to play some of the good decks. Like this one, Totem Shaman sounded really fun. So that's, I think that's a little more rare for me and a good development for sure. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. Are we just hero powering? I mean, Death Strike definitely feels premature here. I think this is a bit of a mirror match, so we need to extract as much value as we can out of every card, I suspect. But a Mograine on curve, too, will just help us create the pressure necessary. They could Mograine first, I suppose, with coin, but should be fine. Is that Death Strike worthy, or again, do we want to just extract more value out of it? I think this is just Ghost Rider, right? On curve, Ghost Rider looks perfect here. Obliterate or Rune Forging? Rune Forging we really don't need. Obliterate's fine. And Blood Boil? I mean, Blood Boil we do have... Does Blood Boil proc this just once or multiple times? I haven't seen this yet, actually. If I hit like 5 units, does this go off 5 separate times? I guess? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Isn't Blood Boil bad in the mirror? I think you'll be surprised how many minions pop up. I always ham in these mirror matches. There's always those boards with like 3 or 4 things, like a bunch of these that kind of value trade and float around, and then, you know, couple Hebaturges and an Astalor sticks around. You know, these boards tend to pop up. Just once. Oh, okay. Weird. That is. I guess they all proc simultaneously, so it kind of looks like once to the game, even if there's like 5. They don't like go boom, 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 boom. They go boom. I can give you a good description of how it works. Yeah. So would probably be nice if we can tidy all this up this turn and see already. Like here's a not a terrible Blood Boil board. Probably not a great one either. I don't think, but probably not the worst. Maybe just go for like Obliterate here so that we can really be ahead on board into the Mograine turn. Does this count twice or once? It's at 2. Does it go boom boom? Count twice. Okay, cool. That's good to know. This will count as well. So we're already up to 5/5 on this. That's actually crazy, dude. That's really good. I think we greed it some more though, don't we? Do we like Vampiric Blood or do we like Gnome Muncher? Health definitely matters in these matchups, especially with like Mograine stuff. Card draw matters. I don't think Fatigue is actually how this game's going to end with Mograines. I think Vampiric Blood's probably the pick in that case. I'm wondering if we go for the 5/5 here. I mean, I can farm it and make it crazier. I guess the question is, you know, is it going to get removed by an Obliterate or something anyway? And if so, like, this really puts me ahead into the Mograine turn, so I feel safe playing Mograine, I think. We have another one of these. I don't know. I just kind of want to see it, if anything. Probably could have traded differently in that case. Oh, he looks cool, dude. The Blight Head. 6/6 because I took 1 final damage. Yeah, I forgot. That's cool. It's nice that it counts the final attack. Yeah, that's cool art. Really colorful art. Oh, Construct Quarter, so slow. Yeah, this is going to be absolutely fine for the Mograine here. Just going to value trade. Well, Mograine, we're actually going to hit a fair bit too. Let's trade in. Mograine, hit. Dude, it's not a bad Banshee either, by the way. Dang, dude. I don't have the double blood. God dang, it's not a bad Banshee. Because I got the Blight Head. I think it's still right to Mograine, though. Ultimately, that's just inevitability in our favor. But I don't hate the Banshee, man. Banshee, if I had another corpse, I would have been even more tempted, right, to get the 10/10 here. Or does this summon 2/5/5s, actually? As we saw with the weapon, it procced twice. Maybe the summons 2 5/5s? Do you guys know? Have you seen it yet? Banshee into Vampiric Blood? 2 5/5s? Okay, that's consistent with the weapon, yeah. Is that better or worse, actually? Against Death Knight, probably a little worse. I think tall minions can actually be a little bit awkward for DK. I mean, do we just do that now? It's, again, a really big board. We are going to the Soul Stealer turn, so perhaps it feels a little worse. Might be better to spread out those threats a little. Stagger some threats here. I think I like that a bit more. Damage, and board. Board seems the least relevant. Grave Strength is cool, but am I going to stick a board where it matters, you know? Especially with 5 corpses. I don't think so. I think over the top damage and card draw is probably the pick here. Might even just use this now. Want to save these for the Banshee next turn. I want to go Body Bag or Hero Power. So this is kind of just maybe free this turn. Hematurge is better even than Hero Power, so that's cool. Syndragosa, yeah, that's nice. Another board. Since we're on the push this game, like we're the aggressor, keeping this board pressure maintained, I think will be really valuable. Hopefully stretching the removal thin. I'm expecting a Soul Stealer here, perhaps, and then we go Screaming Banshee, Blood for an insanely huge board. And if they don't have the second Soul Stealer, they might be in trouble, right? Corpse Explosion could also handle it if they're running it, of course. Probably are, we are, so. Blood Boil ×1, okay. So not actually dealing with all this quite yet. Healing a fair bit, though. This does make my turn a little awkward, because I don't really want to redevelop this, you know? I'll be overdeveloped a little bit here. Ugh. Do I throw in a Syndragosa? It's so good on defense. I don't really want to throw in a Banshee, right? It's just... I mean, I guess these are dying off, so if I go, like, Banshee Blood... problem is, I don't have enough board space to go double Blood. Soul Steal my own board?
I'll find the answer.
I don't hate it. It's thinking outside the box. Is it good? Denies 8 healing. Do I have any other good removal if they get a board back? I mean, Syndragosa and Blood Boil. I don't think that's the craziest idea, for the record. It kind of wastes a removal card. But are they gonna be creating a problem there? We're on the forefront. I actually kind of like this. I think it's kind of sneaky good, man. I don't know. The clock is on health right now, so it kind of makes sense. It allows me to develop without overcommitting. I don't hate it. 10 health is a big deal. I mean, an 8 mana 5/5 that says deal 10 or deal 8, was it 8? Deal 8 to the enemy hero? That's not a crazy card to play if you think about it. It's a Pyroblast almost. It's kind of cool. This feels like maybe a good Syndragosa turn so I can develop and remove, whereas the Screaming Banshee doesn't really remove. Although, I don't know, man. Banshee Death Strike's pretty good, too. Since there's 2 small minions here. Syndragosa can deal with bigger stuff. Yeah, I think I might just go Banshee Death Strike. It does lose out on the Bloods, though. The Bloods are really efficient if we want to go that route, since it's only a 4/4. Yeah, I think we'll just go Banshee Bloods, and I can reload as well. Hey, Grixis, thanks for the 22, man. These look cool too, dude. The diehard fans. This is actually insane, dude. Gain 20 health. Summon, what, 23, 26 in stats? It's crazy. I am kind of out of pressure after this, though, right? All my pressure cards are gone. I don't have no Munchers. I don't have another Banshee. I don't have School Teachers right now. I'm really on the kind of removal leftovers right now. So this is my last big push. So we might see this game flip on its head a little bit, where they start becoming a bit more of the aggressor just because I have a lack of pressure. But the good news is they're just constantly taking that 3 damage. So even if we're just maintaining parity on board, we're still, you know, whittling them away here. So keeping them busy and keeping them on the back foot is still advantageous to us, right? It's still useful. And the Syndragosa can be kind of a mix too of pressure and removal. 6/6 is pretty easy for a DK to deal with. Here's Soul Stealer, it looks like. Oh, maybe not. They're construct quartering again. Dang, dude, did they just not have a Soul Stealer? What on earth? Oh, it's summoning extra minions because it has lifesteal. I freaking love it, dude. Yes. One extra. Oh, it's a freeze? Okay, that's pretty cool. This is a decent looking blood boil for us, probably. Not much else to do. We definitely don't want a corpse explosion. We could construct quarter blood boil just to deal with almost all of the meaningful threats. I kind of need a time to play this anyway. Doesn't feel great, but might save me a little health or something along the way, you know? So see, this is the kind of blood boil thing we were talking about, right? Where there are just eventually boards that are pretty solid for blood boil in one way or another. You know, it's not an aggro deck, but it's just, it puts together boards. I have to imagine they're gonna hit a Soul Stealer soon. It's been forever. We're 20 cards deep. Man, he's burned through all these construct quarters and it just really hasn't gone that far. I love the guy in the background of this art, by the way. Kind of looks like me. It's like if I had long hair. I don't know if you could see that guy back there. He's like YouTube thumbnail face. The Scourge. Dang, they might just be dead if they don't get taunts or rush here. Oh, they got 2 taunts. Wow. Can I use Syndragosa though to deal with this stuff and kill? I guess it depends. Is this gonna have a I don't even need Syndragosa, do I? Oh, no, I might actually. I only have 1 Syndragosa minion though. I guess I can just trade this in and hero power Syndragosa in case something comes out of this, right? But that's 15 plus 3, so that's fine. Not sure this is actually the guaranteed way to do this, but as long as no taunt comes, well, even if a taunt comes out of this, we're fine. This is probably guaranteed, right? Yeah. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude, we get to see all the new cards do their thing that game. Ghost Rider was cool. Banshee was insane. That was awesome. Vampiric, what is it called? Weapon guy, Arcanite Ripper was cool. Great showcase of this game in the mirror match. Opponent just really missed out on the Soul Stealer, I think. That hurt them a lot. It's probably just a bad draw. Grixis, thanks again for the 22 months. And Dirtanger with a 50 bits. Thank you, Dirtanger. That's nice, man. That was a cool game, dude. It's actually...
Knights of the Ebon Blade will not falter.
Okay. Body bagger early's great. Corpse explosion against Demon Hunter? Actually, tour guide against Demon Hunter might even be worth it. I wonder if we need higher output cards though. I'm not in love with these tour guides, to be honest. They do feed a corpse explosion if that matters, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel super compelled by these tour guides in this list. 2 bodies just to get some corpses. I actually could see them more in like an aggressive deck, I guess, than a defensive one like this, but maybe we'll see the utility. I guess having cheap stuff for like construct quarter, like play this on you know, on 3 and have a construct quarter ready to go on 4, or just whenever, but pre-turn 3, you know what I mean, pre-turn 4. That's probably the reason, isn't it? Because having the active construct quarter without needing to spend an additional 2 on curve is probably a big deal. I think that's got to be it. That makes sense to me. That certainly makes it look and feel better too. Okay. We don't have a construct quarter, so do we use the tour guide now to clear? I think probably, yeah. We want to play school teacher next turn, I suspect always. Coin school teacher next turn. Feeds a turn 2 Hematurge. Yeah, okay. That's another reason. Sure, I buy that. I feel like that's a little less compelling than construct quarter because Hematurge is not as important to get down fast from a tempo standpoint. But yeah, that sounds like a nice bonus. In other words, construct quarter is a reactive card that you want online quickly, both to get the next proc of it and otherwise. Obliterate is fine. Do we like rune forging into the Ripper though? I could see this wanting to get the Ripper down sooner rather than later. I don't know. I think I like that more. Okay. Vampiric Blood, Corpse Explosion. We got the Glaive Tar already, so there's a bunch of cards incoming very soon. All right, already procking it. Draw 3. Man, it's so crazy how that's just... Oh, no! Wasting our Noggling, dude. No, we'll still play it honestly. Pick me. Before we accidentally draw the other one. Certainly no problem having 2. Play the expensive one here so we don't float a mana. Okay, Glaive Tar Wayward Sage. So I don't think this is the crazy Lady Steno like combo version, right? This looks like just a regular Outcast Demon Hunter. We didn't play against this at all yesterday. I think we played a little too early in the day yesterday, so I hadn't picked up quite yet. But now I think this deck's everywhere. I don't think we're gonna wait on this Corpse Explosion, are we? Are we gonna go? We could also probably... Oh, Blood Boil's not bad, but I need to kill that 2/3 in particular. I don't know, man. Hero Power Vampiric Blood also looks pretty decent. Just hit this and get a body down. Pretty big body. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's not overreact with the Corpse Explosion yet. Do we like Renathal better or Hero Power better? I think Renathal will be fine. Halveria is the only major threat right now, and I don't think that's that crazy, is it? It's certainly changing one minion on board doesn't feel like it changes our outcomes too much there. Dude, this is gross. 5/5. These instruments are good. Mages is good. This one feels good. I love it. This deck's fun, dude. I love Blood DK already, and this gave it like more counter tempo tools. You know, before it was only ever stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive.
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
All right, this probably Blood Boil actually is fine here. If only we had a tour guide. Does Corpse Explosion feel more worthwhile, I wonder? Just because it clears up the Glaive Smith. Are we that stressed about a Glaive Smith, I think is the question. I'm not, because it's only dealing 3 and we're going to heal 2 off of it again next turn. So no, I don't think we're that stressed about the Glaive Smith. Healing here is a little wasted, I guess, too, is another conversation. Like, we don't get the full utility of the heal. But Corpse Explosion scales a little better later. Although I don't think this deck has a ton of big cards, so the scaling may not matter as much. But could be useful sometimes, who knows. I don't think raw crazy damage output like from 45 is as much of a concern in this deck as like grinding us out with just repetitive boards and stuff. See, this looks more like a Corpse Explosion board, as this is one of the larger threats we probably have to react to. Okay, I think we want to get a Ripper going as well, don't we? I don't think we need to attack with the Ripper yet. That seems premature. Boom, 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 boom. That's always so satisfying to see.
Who's hiding now?
Just board after board. I am actually kind of out of ways to deal with small minions, despite this deck having a million. Chill Fallen can hopefully fix that a little, although this is not even that intimidating yet. They're just cycling an I-beam here, it looked like, huh? Yeah, these predations going face is definitely not something that threatens me or concerns me at all. This is a great find. Patchwork, I mean, it's probably the most useful right now. Not in love with it though, am I? Doesn't feel good, but this board's really not that scary. That's a great card to see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they just really haven't gotten there, have they? They just, they're actually down to only 10 cards remaining. We're just kind of bleeding them out right now. That Gleivtar might be a liability more than an upside, if anything. They may draw into fatigue here, I don't know. I feel like this Death Strike and Banshee are just gonna shut this game out. Hopefully. Plus my weapon too is cool. We're gonna have a big old dude. Gonna be a bunch of lifesteal dudes here. Hey, Dave Rumroll with 18 months, man. That's awesome. This matchup would have been insane in 2019 because these classes didn't exist. Yeah, that's illogical, man. Yeah, this is crazy. It's worth it, right? Just to get the heal and the 6/6 down. Is it worth it to get the lifesteal 3/3 down? I don't think so personally. I think we can wait. This has lifesteal already. They kind of have to deal with this or they're just gonna get even more craziness incoming. And they're just out of stuff too. This is gonna kill them in fatigue soon. They are gonna draw 3. They've only got 3 left, so they kind of need to go now. Like, fatigue's gonna win this game for us if we just stabilize a little bit. Hitting the 6/6? I was gonna say no way. No way do you hit that. Why? If anything, you maybe hit the 3/6, but even that feels bad too. Okay, that can give them one last big wave of value here, honestly. They could have waited a turn to try to extract a little more out of this with a full mana complement, but I don't know, they may be dead if they do that too, right? So it's risky for them. This is good, man. Fellerin's nuts. He's a feller, all right.
Who's hiding now?
These turns, dude. Look at this turn, dude. This is crazy. This is just making my board stronger, frankly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is a tough little loop to be in. This card's so hard for this deck to deal with, dude. They have no way to deal with this. It's so gross. It just makes their life worse every time. Oh my god, bro. That's brutal. Okay. I mean, obviously, this is game. This might actually be costing me minions, right? Did we say this only heals once? I forget. How does it work? Do I get 1 8/8? How does this work? Do I get a bunch of 2/2s? Oh, I get a bunch of 2/2s with this. No, I get an 8/8. Oh, it did. It worked just like the weapon you guys said. Only 1 proc. That's crazy. Even though it shows 2/2/2/2, it makes an 8/8. That's wild. Dude, this card is actually gross. This is way better than I expected. It's awesome. I am so happy right now. This is one of those where you're beautifully wrong. Beautifully wrong. Yeah, they're down to 4 cards. Down to 2 cards. I mean, listen, they're scraping together insane value. Like, I really respect them for playing this out. That's always really, really nice to see, but you know, it's just not close for them, unfortunately. Back to 45. Chill, full health. completely exhausted them of resources and still at full health. Like, how gross is that, dude? I love decks like this though. This is my Hearthstone fantasy, right? Just control, 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 control. What card have I been most happy to be wrong about? I've never been wrong about a card, so I can't answer that. It's a false premise. I don't know. This set, I don't think I thought Banshee was going to be terrible or anything, but I didn't think it was going to be good. It feels really good. So this is a leader at the moment.
Will serve me.
Have we played a mirror match yet? We did. Yeah, we did the first game actually.
Unholy fester.
I don't know. I'm trying to think about what cards I've been like notoriously wrong about. I mean, there's always a bunch I'm wrong about. You know, there's like 20 every expansion you're wrong about, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Out of 145 cards or whatever, it's pretty reasonable hit rate to be right about most. I'm trying to think if there's any like notorious, like, you know, I gave Frostlich Jaina 1 star. Honestly, most people think she's better than she actually was. She was like a 4-star card, not a 5-star card, but 1 star was obviously still drastically underrated. But I didn't like that card much. I kind of hated that. It was cool when you were playing it, but so frustrating when you weren't. I guess most cards are that way, really. But anyway, let's look for more early game in case this is not a blood DK. If it's a blood DK, we're going to want to try to extract as much value as we can.
I see you've brought I see you've
Blood DK it appears to be. Body bagger's awesome. Okay. I think we need to be mindful of the same way we beat the blood DK last time, which is to say you can't only play this matchup for greed. I think that's been true with certain control matchups in the past. You know, for instance, like 2 Wallet Warriors back in the day, or Control Warriors, like you could just hero power every turn and just try to be like maximum efficiency from a value standpoint. But this matchup nowadays, particularly with cards like you know, the Screaming Banshee, there's quite a bit of pressure and tempo potential in these lists that you have to respect the board, and you have to value chip damage a little bit. And you know, it's not just a greed fest. You don't want to overdo it, I don't think, right? You don't want to go all in or anything, but you got to manage it. If you start losing board too much too early, they're gonna just whittle you down probably. Does the tour guide feel good in this deck? Well, we haven't had a great use case for it yet, but we identified a couple. I mentioned how I think it probably makes a lot of sense to make your Construct Quarter active immediately, because in this deck in particular, or really most of them now, I guess, with Construct Quarter at 4, it's kind of hard to play the Construct Quarter, and you know, if you don't have a minion left over in particular, it's really hard to benefit. And this deck's not a tempo deck, so sometimes it won't have a minion left over. But if you queue up a 0-cost hero power, if you bank it into your turn 4, then you have an instant Construct Quarter potential, which really helps, of course. Getting a Rushing Yeti on 4 is still relevant to help you manage your opponent's board and stuff. So I think that's probably the primary use case. Somebody else mentioned like Hematurge on 2. Doesn't seem as interesting to me, but still might be nice setup. You know, corpse stuff sometimes too, maybe just weaving in some cheap corpses sort of thing. Might be a few reasons. If you're missing 1 corpse for your corpse explosion, or 2, I guess maybe. Contour guide to hero power for 1 mana instead of 2, that sort of stuff. Maybe that adds up, I don't know.
I say resolve.
All right, do we save the Vampiric Bloods for the Banshees? Next turn I probably want a Ghost Rider. We're gonna go to 9 cards if I do. I think we can tour guide this turn, that's fine. Just get a little emptier hand size because it's gonna start getting full. It's nice to be ahead a little bit on board into the Ghost Rider though. I love the DK cards are so good that this guy's just worth it in this deck, by the way. Like, you just love getting Death Knight cards, you know? They're just so good. You love discovering Death Knight spells. Plague Strike's probably our best bet. Anti-Magic Shell seems too greedy. It's not terrible in theory, but their board clears their Soul Stealer, Corpse Explosion stuff that doesn't really deny this as often. Yeah, Vampiric Blood again's got to be the pick, right? Death Growl we don't have enough plays for. I think this is fine.
So
We'll save this banked hero power, of course. Could be way more useful later. So, no Muncher next turn if nothing else. Looks solid to me. They didn't attack with a weapon at all. I'm surprised. Sometimes you might want to activate that a little sooner, but they may greed some giant stuff here. Oh, just the Tempo Banshee? Now that surprises me, I'll be honest. It is sometimes valuable, but man, I feel like they're just throwing away a lot of potential here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just not a lot to do, I guess. I know that we had a hand earlier where we just didn't have a lot of things to do. So maybe they just didn't have a lot to do. Okay. They're in a good spot. I mean, they're 23. I feel like we're not even behind on value at all. Good cards in hand. Got a mix of stuff to do. Some pressure, some lethality, some removal, some life gain, right? We got a good mix. At the moment, I probably value the Banshee pressure the most. They are on coin, though, so I know that they have the Soul Stealer option here soon. So I don't really know if I want to commit this into turn 7 plus coin. If they had used coin, I would feel a lot better about that. I mean, look, I think there is some argument too, though, that I don't know, man. If they use a Soul Stealer on a Banshee alone, that's kind of a win in my book, right? Don't we maybe consider that a bit of a victory? Like they used coin and a Soul Stealer on a single card just to remove a single card's worth of stuff. I think that's a good win. Because Vampiric Blood we're playing anyway, right? That's just a bonus. It's not about the, you know, we're not losing anything to the Vampiric Blood. So I think I like this if they have the Soul Stealer. It's good news. We eat a really premium removal card with one thing. That feels like a net victory in my book. Now they may not use it, of course. They may have other answers, obviously, but at the same time, like this is like, you know, this is often like a 1 for 3 if they're using single target stuff. This looks like the Soul Stealer, yeah. I think that's a victory, man. I like it. I gotta dump some cards this turn, though. We are packing too many things right now in hand. And unfortunately, the Hematurges kind of make that hard. I guess we could just Plague Strike this down. Maybe just no Munch Face. I really don't love the no Munch Face in this matchup, but I just need stuff to do. An empty hand space a little bit. Oh god, oh it doesn't work. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot how the card worked. Ignore me. We're gonna grab another one of those and it's all gonna be fine. Ignore me. You didn't see that. Ignore that. You didn't see it. Nope, you didn't see that. Just ignore that, okay? No big deal. I totally remember how the card works, okay? I'm just planning to play Astalor's all. Just deal with it. Just deal with it, okay? It's easy. Don't worry about it. Just didn't want the tutu, okay? Bone Guard Commander is actually pretty cool. Another threat. You know, we know we've already expanded, or what's the word? Exhausted one of their Soul Stealers, so this might be a pretty frustrating card to remove. Blood Boil's not bad against it, but ugh. I don't like having the second Mograine. That's a little tough. I will say we have a pretty good net health advantage at the moment, so maybe it's not as bad, but still a little frustrating. Don't have a good answer to that either right now. Maybe we can find one. Obliterate? Or is there ever a world where anti-magic shell's better? I don't think there's a world. Obliterate's fine. Obliterate does mean I can play a no muncher as well to go face, which at this stage is probably worth it. They're getting pretty low. We're gonna make them nervous about their health total at the very least. As soon as I find a Mograine, you know? Like they're in danger zone already. How big is this gonna be, man? A 3/3 still only? How is that possible? Feels like it should be way bigger. How can that be? Why not Unholy Frenzy? I guess it could have worked. Yeah, did I have enough? Oh yeah, there would have been 8 maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's the difference of 1 health, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's for 1 health. Is it worth it? Sure. Maybe. We'd be at 45 instead of 44, I think. Because it's healed anyway. Would have been fine. 4 corpses. Yeah, that's true. The corpses could have helped. Yeah. Yeah, the corpses might have worked. Yeah, that's probably better. I buy it. Unlosable game? Oh, no, I don't think so. This is still scary, dude. Doesn't take much removal to pull this back. If I can safely get an Astalor down, though, that, again, would be some nice pressure to generate. Like Astalor, Soulbreaker turn or something. Maybe a Vampiric Blood. Wouldn't be surprised to see, like, a Corpse Explosion here. Man, do they just not have anything good to do? Like, what the heck? There's the Corpse Explosion. Okay. So Astalor could have gone in after that, I guess, if they wanted the 2-2. All good. This is probably the Astalor turn. Let's create the lethal pressure, right? Let's make them nervous about it. They have to really think about this now. And we don't even have to use them, right? But they gotta at least be mindful of it now. Figure something out to heal here. And we'll just pivot back into another board development, probably with a Bone Guard or something. They're probably looking for a, like, Death Strike to get some good healing and sort of stuff. Currently, they're at 15 health, and I have what, 17, 18? Oh, okay. That's a lot of extra health, I guess. So it's getting buffed. It always animates slowly when that happens. Ooh, the Heartthrob. That's fun. Vile Apothecary. That's a little bonus for them. That's garbage. That is actually a good little trade guy. That's not bad. And oh, Frost Whisper. Let's go, dude. All right, so now we just have to last out the Frost Whisper and we'll be fine. That's probably GG for sure. Soul Stealer here to close this up, and now we just outlast, and we're totally chill. I don't see them beating this, right? We're at 53 with another Vampiric Blood in hand. All right. Now we just shift into defense mode. I mean, if we can kill them with that Astalor, I guess we will, but you know, we don't have to anymore. Just a freebie. Yeah, it's not a bad Scourge. There's, I don't think anything about my reaction suggested that was a bad play or anything. It's bad luck for them, but it did certainly change the outcome here. Now we just get to chill. Only another Soul Stealer, actually. This is kind of a gross board they developed, man. After that, we can just do whatever. We're still at 46. How is that still only a 3-3? They just have not healed any, I guess, huh? My God, I don't understand how that's still just a 3-3. That's mind-boggling to me. All right. Can they build one more big board here? But it doesn't even matter. They can't attack if they do, right? I just hit end turn, so it doesn't matter. They have to kill me this turn, right? I think that's how it works. Because I killed it on my turn, right? So if it dies on my turn, they only really get like 2 turns, don't they? Or do they still get a 3rd? I don't even remember. I don't know how it works. Is there 1 left? I think there might have been 1 left still. I honestly have no idea. It doesn't matter. Why does it? It's like, oh, maybe if it dies on your turn, it counts immediately. I'm thinking about it backwards. I think I have it backwards. Literally backwards. Let's just double Blood Boil. It's totally fine. Just heal back up a bunch and call it a day. They have to kill me from 40 with, or from whatever it is. 52 or something. Not happening. Cool. All right, man. Yeah, dude. 3 quick, insane, awesome games of this deck. 2 mirror matches and an Outcast DH. I wouldn't mind playing one more aggro deck before we call it quits on this, but frankly, I have enough already for...
The Lich King versus Tavish. You won't be taking my treasures.
All will serve me in death.
Okay. I'm having a weird YouTube comment. I'm having a weird YouTube comment. I don't know if it's worth explaining or not. So I put out this video about the Worgen Roadie Rogue, and in the intro I say something like, I love how it takes everybody to process what the Worgen Roadie is, because, you know, I'm theorizing that it's a forgotten card from the reveal season. Like, you know, Worgen Roadie was not a memorable or notable or talked about card. It was immediately dismissed, and we're using it in a really funny way. And I say, like, what? I say, the opponent's probably processing, what is that? Wait, what is that card? I've never seen that. And someone from the YouTube comments is suggesting I'm saying that the card is old, like they've forgotten it from years ago, but I'm somehow making a video about it now. I'm like, no, dude, I'm saying you forgot it from reveal season. Like, it's so unmemorable from... I did not expect this to be a confusing point of conversation, frankly. I'm adapting to why this is confusing for people, but I don't know. If you don't say things incredibly deliberately for some people, like really break it down, it's I don't know, sometimes people have a hard time connecting the gaps a little bit, I guess. I don't know. It's just a weird YouTube comment thread. It's like I need to listen to this, but I don't have my headset on. Like, can you guys, like, hold on a second. I'm gonna listen to this real quick and see exactly what I said to see how this is so confusing for people, because to me it's mind-boggling. I love how everybody, I think it takes people a minute to process, like, wait, what is happening? What card is that? I've never seen that. So no, you're not seeing. I don't feel like that's things. This is a confusing. I don't feel like that's a I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. Definitely not the sort of thing that warrants somebody saying, "What the hell is Regis talking about? That's a new card."
Anybody?
I don't know. It's just a weird. Some people just get weird things, little brainworms or whatever. You know. It happens to me too, so I can't be mad about it. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a better way to have told that storyline or something, but it seemed reasonable to me. Like, this is a forgettable, you know, throwaway neutral card that people are surprised to see is the kind of idea of that opener. But as if I forgot it's a brand new card. That's why I made a video about it, you know? Like, why do you think I made a video about it the day after the expansion if I didn't think it was a new card? You know what I mean? Like, there's just a little bit of a logical conclusion to make there. Anyway, we got to focus on this game. I'm sorry for the distraction. You know, I'm just trying to think if there's a better way to communicate these things sometimes. I feel like that was pretty clear, though. I think that's just up to the individual. Okay, that is a big monkey already, man. Heartstrike does clear it if we want. This value trade's technically a little bit there. The 4 here is a little weird. Not with hero power, I guess, though. I don't think we need to get greedy on this, do we?
For the Lich King.
Oh. Blood Boil probably. I don't know how much. Like, are they gonna have board? Batty Gas? Yeah, they're gonna have some board, right? That's fine. They're gonna have some board. Maybe I should have done this the other way around, huh? Doesn't really matter too much. This takes 1 extra damage. This is probably wrong. I save a health, but I don't really care about my health right now. You could debate that my health is more valuable, but I don't think it is. 1, I guess, against Hunter's not the craziest breakpoint, but it is worse against a second monkey. So maybe better to leave that at 2. Would it have worked the other way around, though, actually? Yeah, it would have worked. Does this have to kill Heartstrike? Oh, yeah. Still could have done it, though. Could have finished on this. Yeah, probably better. 2's important against the second monkey. I think that would have been better. It never clicked with me that you stream without headphones on. Yeah, I started to do that. I just kind of hated wearing them all the time. They made my head really hot. They made my head look fatter. Sounds like a silly reason, and it is a silly reason, but honestly, it was the one I valued. I don't know. Between the comfort and the appearance, they just take up so much of the frame, really, you know. And I started using my face and thumbnails sometimes for like highlight videos, and they just were really hard to deal with in the thumbnail in particular. So I don't know. There were a handful of reasons I just decided not to. So I don't hear audio, but I do get to hear it when I edit videos. So I still hear voice lines and stuff just on a 1-day delay or something. 24 hours later, I get to hear the cool musics and voice lines and stuff. Goldmine Jokes, dude, thanks for the Prime sub. Tagner Bororson. I've seen this guy on YouTube before. Thanks, man. Been running aggro, Divine Shield Paladin at D5 with it and climbing. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that was the easiest deck I think I've ever built. Completely trivial to solve that one. I did basically nothing. Oh, do we need a corpse explosion this, man? It clears it. I just really hate it, right? It feels very bad. If I could get away with one of these instead, I'd be much happier. I mean, there's a decent chance. I need to find 5 damage, basically. Like, this will kill it. I can trade in and kill it. Like, that's fine. But I'd rather save this for more stuff if I can. Let's try to greed a little bit. I think we can find something. Heartstrike's a decent start. Is a 5-mana Frostworm's Fury, though, just insane for later. Like, do I care if this gets bigger if I just lock down the board and hit them a lot? Can't kill them fast enough, though, I don't think. So Heartstrike's a start. It still does kind of rely on this one, though, to get me there. I'm currently only at 6 out of 8. Oh, boy. I don't know. We got to find something here. I really want, like, Obliterate. Or Asphyxiate, I mean. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, Asphyxiate's perfect. Okay, cool. My greed here paid off a little bit. I was worried if we weren't greedy, we were just going to fall too far behind later. So sometimes you just got to take the chances, you know. Push to your outs a little bit, you know.
My blood boils for war.
See, this is a much better corpse explosion, probably. Although, do we even need it? Blood Boil... It's a little clunky. What about just, like, Heartstrike, though, right now? Just Heartstrike and trade a little bit? We're not really feeling a ton of urgency. We could develop the Screaming Banshee. I think it has a decent chance to just be really hard to deal with for them. Chill Fallen Baron, Banshee type stuff. In that case, I'll probably want to trade in a little bit to make sure that I have enough board space for the Banshee to pay off, because if I have too much board space, we have a bit of a problem. So maybe I could trade in on the 2/5s, like trade, eat a 1/1. Still is quite a bit of stuff out, though, especially if I play the Chill Fallen Baron. I guess we have another question, like, is this the biggest board they're going to have? I just hate that it's eating my board alongside it, you know? That feels bad. Yeah, I think this is fine. Leaves 2 spots open. That's not bad. 3 or 2 is a better breakpoint for us. I don't know. Smaller health totals on average are better for corpse explosion later, I guess. Probably doesn't matter too much. I like how much board we've developed here. I like how much board we've got. Isn't the board too locked to summon minions? No, that's why I said I'm trading off the tour guide. Leaves me 2 spots. I think it usually dies in 2 or fewer hits anyway, right? So if they're like attacking into it or whatever, don't hit it with a thing. Okay, great. It's even better. All right. Blood Boil is nutty. Makes a 10-10. Doesn't look great with the 4-3 or the 4-6 though. Blood Boil number 2. Asphyxiate here could actually be bonkers. If it hits the 4-6, that's the primo target here. Sadly, I don't have a great way to work around these taunts, you know? If I wanted, I could kill the 2-1 and the 2-2 and then get a 3-3 off of this. But I lose some value off the Blood Boil. I think I'm going to try to hit this Asphyxiate. In either case, it kills a target that does not die from the Blood Boil, so that's valuable. If these taunts were in the way, right, we could just like hero power kill this with the, well, still doesn't really work with Blood Boil, I guess, timing wise. Let's try to hit the 50-50 here. Oh, I do need to take damage first. You're right. I only have 2. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I forgot we're not damaged enough. Okay. You're right. We're not damaged enough. It's not worth it. We haven't played a Vampiric Blood yet. If we'd played a Vampiric Blood, this would be way better. But let's just Corpse Explosion. I guess I could have attacked first to heal to full. And make another corpse. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll get there on that. Blood Boil's going to overheal us by 1 billion anyway. That's not going to be an issue, I don't think. 1 corpse might be nice, but probably also not too relevant. Astalor, though, incoming, man. That's scary. That's 14 on the way. We can save the Asphyxiate to deal with the Astalor. Soul Stealer? Ugh. I think it's right, isn't it? It just puts a body in the way of that Astalor. Eats these 2. I don't have a great way to kill these otherwise. Blood Boils aren't good enough yet, so let's just do this. I think they're still going to want to Astalor hero power just to get some board, and then we asphyxiate it, hopefully. So we'll take 9. Oh, they don't. They just Banjo. Okay, that's also a good asphyxiate target, so it's fine. Does make the Astalor a little harder to deal with later, though. Tour Guide is just a garbage draw, man. The worst. Oh, God. I have never been this low on cards in this deck. This is the first time we've gassed out of value. Man, I really need some Vampiric Bloods, I guess. We even played double Vizier, but we were definitely using them in a reactive way, like for low value plays. Hopefully they don't play Astalor and they go wide. That'll make these feel useful. Hey, Vanini, man, what's up? Hey, Mad Maiko, what's up, man? Oh, yeah, there's the Astalor getting ripped. Okay. Really do not want to have to Blood Boil an Astalor, dude. That's, that makes it feel a little better for the record, but still not great. Can I leave up? I'm just thinking, like, if I ping that down to 6 here and play my own, like, I'm kind of chill, right? They're hitting for 10, 12. Like, I don't think I'm gonna die, especially the Astalor armor. Just wondering if I can set up for some better Blood Boils next turn, basically. Like, if I leave the 2/2 up in particular, it may trade over, it may not, though. They may greed it a little bit. This is not up yet, right? This has got another, yeah, it's got a long time. That came off that, of course. It's got 100 years. just, you know, I'm thinking, can I greed a better blood boil is the idea here. Like maybe they decide to value trade, or if not, maybe they go face and I trade. I don't know. Just set up for a slightly better play somehow. Double blood boil does 4, so it wouldn't quite kill this on the first to go if we did double blood boil, even with this in combo. Oh, Hydralodon instead. Okay, that's certainly weird for blood boil. I can kill the Hydralodon though with the hero power banked, so it's actually not too bad, and we'll heal a billion here. I guess though, hold up, the way they proc, do they proc out of sequence? So in other words, does the first blood boil resummon a bunch of Hydralodon heads, or do they all die? Like, is it all at the end of turn phase and they all wipe, or do they resummon mid phase? I think they're all gonna die. Everybody agrees they will all die. Okay, I think that's right too. I think it's in the end of death phase, and there's no, or end of turn phase, there's no deaths proccing in that phase, is my thought. I hope we're right, because we need it. This is too gross otherwise. I think, yeah, okay, it did. Nice. Perfect. Back to 35. This will die off next turn automatically. It's finally a little bit of value in hand. We may need to use an Astalor to stabilize, although I'd kind of hate to kill this off accidentally since it's going to die for free, so we'll probably just go for Hematurge instead. We need to generate something good. I need value. I need stuff. Oh my god. I need Asphyxiate again, although, man, that's risky. I need Obliterate again. Sir Finley? I don't think so. Obliterate? Oh, Syndragos is actually insane. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Dude, Syndragos is awesome here. How is this so good? What the heck? That's gonna die anyway. Do I run one of these into the 1/1? I guess I might as well, right? Why not? Might matter. Who knows? It's gonna die to the return trade anyway, so. Alright, so that's dead. This is popping up. That's another 6 damage to deal with. 4 cards in hand. Now we've gotten through double Bandosaurs, we've gotten through a Crush, gotten through a Hydralodon. I have to imagine they're running a Stranglethorn Heart, which I currently do not answer. So that's scary. Zilliax, huh? Whoa. That's cool. I really like that a lot. That's awesome. This might be a good Astalor turn, huh? 5 on board currently. The goal would really just be to clear, not to... Oh, that makes it a lot worse looking, huh? It'd still be okay if I trade the 2-3 in first. I'm not really worried about them healing a lot. Oh, that looks better to me. Denies them healing. 3 minions on board. This would potentially answer a Stranglethorn Heart, though, if that's something they have. That feels like a weird include, does it? Why? They've got 3 giant dudes. I mean, it's a greedy include, I would say. I think it sounds greedy, but it doesn't sound crazy to me. If I use this now, I do have outs like Soul Stealer. Like, let's see, if I push that, that's 3, 6, 10 health on board. This deals 14. It's pretty likely to clear most of the things I care about, particularly because I can put the Zilliax to 2, and that's the thing I care most about. It does mean they would heal a bunch. I'm not dead on this board. I think I saved the Corpse Explosion just in case for emergencies. I think this usually works out in our favor. And I'm just not that worried about their life total yet. I just really want these 2 to die in particular. If this dies, I'll be happy, but if both die, I'm super happy. Yeah, nice. Actually, everything died. Even better. The certainly the monkey did not matter as much to me, but... Because I could have held that hero power just in case. That had taunt, right? So that would have been better in case I wanted to save 5 healing. Small optimization there, perhaps. Does kind of matter though a little bit, doesn't it, for shifting the targets over? I don't know. Too stupid to figure that out. Yeah, the barrel monkeys are not threatening at all. Harpoon guns are kind of scary. Just more damage to the face again. And I got a tour guide. I gotta find better cards, man. Finley, bro, you gotta find me some good cards, dude. This is getting stupid. I didn't need anything, man. Patchwork, no munchers would be super sick. Corpse Explosion's good to have, but I think I can get as good or better out of the Finley here. Patchwork's awesome, yeah. Kill something big in hand, hopefully. Construct Quarter, not as useful now, but it's okay. Do we know what these are? These monkeys up there? Oh yeah, there's nothing in hand. They're 2 monkeys, aren't they? That's fine too. Get a board, get a card killed. What did we kill? Oh, Renathal? Oh, that's a lame target. Patchwork, bro, come on. You can do better than that. Barbed nets?
I got 2 shots.
Terrorcoil, those aren't monkeys, those are barbed nets up there. What were those from? What were those from, man? Trinket Tracker, oh, that's what they were from. 1 mana spells, not monkeys. Alright, so we got 5, 6 damage here. Oh, no muncher is no muncher lethal? Yeah. No muncher is not lethal, right? Oh no, it is lethal, yeah. It is. Cool. Nice. Alright, dude, that game was a little sloppy on my part, I think, but still got there. Still more than even on a really weird dead hand, we still just got there. Just dug out the right answers at the right time. So that's a good sign when the deck feels bad and it still wins. All right, let's move on. That was awesome. Those were good wins. 4-0 with that deck. No surprise. It's supposed to be good. They were all awesome games. Just big wins. Ties for no muncher always win faceless patch. Oh yeah, I remember reading about that. I remember reading about that on Discord or something somewhere. That was actually pretty cool. Not supposed to happen, I think, but okay, so I guess we'll play Totem Shaman next, guys. This was the other deck that popped up on HS Replay that I really wanted to try, of course, because it's freaking Totem Shaman. That sounds amazing. So there is kind of a... Oh, why are these win rates so drastically different? And this has the higher sample size, huh? What's the difference here? This has Saxophone Soloist. This one seems a little more into the totems, maybe, is why. This one has kind of a Murloc backup plan. Well, this does too. Oh yeah, this one does not. Yeah, the Murloc backup plan. This one's more facey. This one's a little bit more. It's got a better end game pace to it. A little more end game pressure. So yeah, we'll play Totem Shaman. Apparently an actual real deck, a tier 2 deck. Totem Shaman. That is the greatest thing I've ever heard. Like, that has me beyond excited. Do we have all the cards? Looks like it, yeah. Do I actually have a good totem to put in the wait, there's no new totems in here. Wait, I have nothing to put in the thumbnail, bro. No way, dude. I can put Jive Insect in the thumbnail, but that's a little weird. None of the new totems? Not even the hand buff totem? There's almost no new cards. It's literally Jive Insect and just core set stuff. I mean, man, I really would love if I could put this in, but it's gonna make the deck worse. I know that. I know it's gonna make the deck worse is the problem. Yeah, I could do maybe something with like a totem that's like transformed into Ragnaros or something, right? Like Flame Tongue Totem and it's actually Ragnaros or something. I'm thinking about the amount of work that's gonna require. I don't know. I'm stressing about that a little bit. Maybe we could add one Amalgam Band just at the top end of this. It's actually not amazing, but we have Murloc and we have multiple Amalgams, of course, so that answers a lot of the Amalgam problems. These are beasts. Of course, totems and murlocs. Yeah, maybe, and that's an undead. Yeah, maybe we could add. I do edit my own videos, yes. I'm too picky and too cheap to hire an editor, frankly. Both are true. Like I you know, there's like, so content creation is weird, right? Like I have a pretty good income right now, right? I'm not gonna be shy about that. Like I have a really nice income right now for a content creator. I'm very stable. You know, I've been doing this a long time. It's been going well for a few years now, right? Like, but the problem is I cannot rely on that lasting forever. You know, in 3 years that may not be the case. You know, Hearthstone is declining over time. You know, Marvel Snap has shored up my videos and stuff a little bit, sure, but I don't know what that's going to look like in 3 to 5 years or 2 years or whatever. You know, it's not a long-term career path. So I am always in hyper frugal mode, saving everything I can, every penny I can. So I am still really hesitant to commit a portion of my income to an editor because I worry I won't be able to make that income back, and that's opportunity lost 5 years down the road or whatever. So I just try to pinch every penny or whatever in the meantime, you know. Like, yes, if I were able to transition my time into a higher return through an editor, that would be beneficial. Do I not have one amalgam band? But I worry I can't do that. I don't know if it's possible. It makes me nervous trying to do that. No, I don't have it. Okay. So, you know, if I were more confident, I was able to turn my extra spare time into revenue. But I don't know. I think editing videos is the most revenue efficient thing I do, so it's going to be really hard to do that. So anyway, that's why I don't have an editor. I've thought about it a lot. I've talked to a few people. So if it were purely a money thing, I think I'd probably get over it, but it's also the, like, I want ownership of my videos thing, so that side of it hurts too. Between the two, I just have a hard time. So what do we cut for one amalgam band? Because this list looks really tight. Like, it's a lot of really clean duplicates, and like Jive Insect is the only card that looks like a clean cut to me, and frankly it is also new, so I don't want to lose it. I want some new cards in here, you know. What do we cut? Anchored Totem is maybe the most... Oh, maybe Tour Guides. These kind of jump out at me a little, although I don't know, not really. Schooling, Gigantotem feels like an important payoff. Rotgill's kind of a clean cut, but I don't know, he's undead, so I lose one of my potential amalgam payoffs. Although ultimately I don't think that's going to happen too often. Let's look at win rates on this, actually, if we have any yet. That might guide us a little more. Let's see. The question I have is, do I kill what I wanted? I don't know if we have data enough yet to really determine this. Worst drawn win rate card in the deck so far is Clownfish, Schooling, and Gorlock Ravager. So actually the Murloc package is not that great. Ravager hits Rotgill and the amalgams. Highest win rate cards are actually the Totem cards and Rotgill. Based on this argument, a Ravager might be what I'd cut. Schooling is also bad, so we could cut a Schooling too. Schooling and Clownfish both have the worst drawn win rates together. I like the idea, but see, Schooling again, it hurts the one amalgam band. I guess Ravager, though, since it draws amalgams, actually feeds the one amalgam bands pretty well. Totemic evidence seems important because of the gigantic totem. Man, I don't know, man. This just feels like it's not really a totem card, you know? It's like it's making it menagerie too much. No, I think we're just gonna... I'll just figure out the thumbnail, honestly, man. I don't want to change it. It would be pretty cool, but I don't want to change it. I think we're gonna stick to it. I'll figure out the thumbnail. The Eyesore line is a fun idea. Like Eyesore's back. Eyesore's a meta deck kind of thing. You know, again, I could maybe use Ragnaros on a totem or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll find something creative to do. I just wish there was more than one new card in here. It just feels really weird. It's literally one new card. That's all. It's barely even a new deck. I mean, the core set stuff is interesting. Don't get me wrong. That's new. I get it, but just a little sad. Anyway, it's Totem Shaman. That'll drive the views on its own. Yeah, exactly. Flame Tongue with Rag coming out of it. That's the sort of thing I meant. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Thing from below should be a beast. Nah, it's one of those like it's not an insect, dude. It's like one of those like faceless looking guys. It's like a faceless type dude. They're like weird. Actually, what are faceless? Old god type you know, entities. They don't really have a type, I guess. They're just old godish is all. Party favorite totem early seems pretty good. Do we ever keep Gigantotem? I think not, unless you have totemic evidence, right? We'll try to draw into one of those later, but totem, party favorite totem, particularly in the opener, I think is going to be really important for us, I bet. I think you likely do want one of your like wide board cards, totemic evidence or schooling, to really advance the totem line. He says as he draws the schooling. Yeah, I think schooling on 2 into party favor on 3 is actually pretty legit. It even addresses the free spirit as well with the 2 attack schooling. Yeah, and if they play a groovy cat guy too, it's perfect. I still want to build an armor druid that is all about armor and does not run groovy cats. I want to be like, nope, screw you. I'm not gaining attack. I don't want to kill you. I just want to gain lots of armor. We may do that at some point soon. That just sounds so fun to me. Ooh, Eyesore's fun too, dude. Okay. Do I ever coin a mistake? Well, I've coined plenty of mistakes in my day. Plenty of misplays have been coined, but not this time. Not this time. Yeah, the other list had a Bloodlust, but it was worse. It had a worse win rate. The other list, I think, was a little too all in on like trying to find that damage out. And this one is more about investing in like a big board follow-up, if that makes sense. So it's got like Gigantotem and Thing from Below to dump additional stats. If we stick totems on board here, the Eyesore's a little better, right? So you know, oh dang, dude, strength totems everywhere. So apparently something about that like second wave of threats with Gigantotems and Thing from Belows or whatever was working a little bit better than the all-in Bloodlust line. I think just wave after wave of threat after threat seemed to be the recipe for success in this meta so far. I don't have any insights as to why that is. I do know that some decks like Outcast DH and Pure Paladin probably aren't great at dealing with giant dudes. Stuff like Blood DK is probably a little better, but they might come down too early for that. You know, like a Death Strike doesn't kill a Gigantotem. Corpse Explosion may not be big enough yet to kill a Gigantotem. That sort of stuff. So that might be part of it. Ooh, that's nasty. Gross, dude. Stop. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That might make this, oh yeah, we'll have to coin it. Yeah, we can't quite get an extra dude out here. But it might protect this Eyesore, right? That's really nice. Yeah, that's a good board again, dude. And then Flame Tongue Totem to juice these up too is nice. Guess we could go Ravager to set up for kind of wave 2, but I really like that. It depends if the Eyesore lives, I guess. We'll see. Even Gigantotem is not crazy to just plop down for 5. The math is weird, so it'd be hard to get it cheaper right now without some cheap totems, but okay, that's not a bad start to the turn. That thing is not hitting the eyesore, which I was worried about, and that is not going to be cheap enough to do anything, so this looks insane. Okay. Are we just like going hard face here? I can use the Swarmer to clear and then just play both of these and just get a monster board. I think so, right? It's crazy good. Do we maybe kill the Kiri? Do I... if I do, I could use this and then like trade in... I guess in any case, a totem's trading in, right? So... there's no need to buff this, so I'm killing it off. I think the question is, am I just going all face, or is protecting that 5/1 worth it? I know he's got a Lunar Eclipse, so I don't think protecting this has a lot of upside, does it? Is anything else getting protected that matters, though? Like, killing this off on board does give me potentially a little more upside. Yeah, I think I'll just trade into this. It's fine. Let's just go mega big here. Okay. These are getting so buff, dude. This is gross. Like, this is a 6/5 mistake. Yeah, this is nice, dude. I like this. This is a fun deck. You can buff Gigantotem if it goes down to 1, right? I think so. Wouldn't work in Marvel Snap, but it might here. Buff Eyesore, maybe? You mean with the Flame Tongue? Yeah, I mean... it is possible that that's the most likely to take damage. That's an interesting thought. It is the one that currently has the least onboard upside, I guess. Like... and it's on the end. So, I don't know. This is fine, I think. Took 5 off that. I thought it was going to get Lunar Eclipsed, honestly. This board's hard to deal with, dude. I'd be stressed right now with this. This is scary. Yeah, thing from below too. Yeah, it can go to 1. Yeah, they can both get buffed. That's cool. Yeah, there's the Eyesore finally getting murdered. He's definitely done his job for the day, though, man. Crazy strong. Thing from below at 0, dude. This is, again, a monster board. Sadly, I'm only going to get the Gigantotem to 1, man. Or 2, I mean. I'm not going to wait on it, that's for sure. No way we're waiting, man. Now, I do like putting the taunt here. I think that's pretty smart. Sure, I don't know. Dude, this is a crazy board. Like, this is gross. How do you deal with this? Like, what do you do? I'm so stunned how big this board is. That Eyesore, yeah, absolutely insane. Jeez, cost discounts, man. Thing from below Gigantotem getting so cheap. That is nasty. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Scales is not available anymore. Wouldn't even be nearly big enough for that board, but still not available. All right. Garona, that's a cool skin.
My knives are ready.
All right, so Carving Chisel is one of the best cards in this deck, according to the Mulligan win rates, so we're definitely keeping that. I think the question is, are we keeping a Clownfish? Its data did not look great. It can create some pretty crazy pop-offs. Like, Clownfish on 3, Gorlock is 3 mana on 4. I don't really think I like that much. I think let's go for a more consistent Totem opener. It seemed like the Murloc package was important for this deck. Like, it doesn't want to lose it, I don't think. But ultimately, I felt like the Totem package is what was really driving the success of the win rate. I think, oh, God. You know, I think if you have Clownfish plus, you know, a couple cheap amalgams, you're absolutely keeping the Clownfish. But the inconsistency is perhaps a little rougher on that one. Let's get this roll in. Sooner we get a Gigantotem, the better. Sooner we get a thing from below, the better. This hand's really bad, though. These Gorlock Ravagers are just super, super slow. tour guide. I mean, yeah, actually, we're gonna rip it now. That's fine.
My sting. Here for the tour?
I think Verlo's already down to 3. Next turn, we can get it to 2 with 2 mana remaining. Oh no, I can get it to 1 with 2 mana remaining. Man, that means an anchored totem would be the dream draw. Give me a freaking anchored totem, man. Oh, we got that healing totem buffed up. That's kind of cool. Oh, I'm a genius. Wait, am I gonna have a hand size problem or a board size problem? We can fix it. It's fine. Oh no, we don't anyway. We're fine. I lied. We're all good. I mean, we're still probably gonna hit this though, right? I want that to be 1, not 0. Remember. I don't even think I take 3, do I? I care more about totems on board than anything else. Oh, that seems fine. Okay. Monster board. Yeah, crate. That's dude, this is an 8/6. That's gross. That was an insane top deck, honestly. Like, so perfect. How many buffs did it net me? 3 buffs? Yeah, so 6, 3 and buffs. That's crazy. Really strong. Yeah. Oh no, dude. This deck's gross. Oh, dude, that's gross. Yeah, this is a good deck. Oh no, I feel bad. That's not good. We don't want people conceding on turn 4. Like we do. I mean, you know, that's great. We're winning games, but that's not good for the game. It's good for us, but it's not good for the game. Does anyone else in chat eat peanut M&Ms? This pack I got has already had 3 with no peanut and just a large M&M. I don't. I can't say I do. Man, did we keep both of these? I think without a like a crazy accelerator, Gigantotem's greedy. I don't think Think for Below is too greedy though. I think we can keep this. I wonder if we coin Anchored Totem. Don't know. Oh, dude, coin Anchor Totem into double mistake next turn would be so gross. It dies to Hand of a Dole is the problem. Since they got the turn 1 down, like, can I leave it out for Hand of a Dole? I mean, what are the odds they have Hand of a Dole? Right, what are the odds? It's 4 cards in hand. What are the odds? Come on, it lives. I know it lives. It must live. It lives. Yes. You can't play around everything, you know? Like, sometimes you just gotta go. Sometimes you just gotta go, dude. This is gross, dude. These are 3/4s. This is so sick. And this is already down to 3. And I have the Grand Totem, the Grand Totem Eyesore next turn as well. This is so gross. This is dying, of course. No surprise there. Clownfish? Not better at the moment, no. This Eyesore is gonna die, but I think it's still worth it, right? It pushes these back up quite a bit. Yeah. This is gonna infuse soon too, which will make this basically free. I could save these together though, man. There's quite a bit of value in saving these together because I got 2 totems here. Because I can get a 4 buff guarantee, you know? Maybe that's better. Maybe we just make a thing from below this turn. I don't know, man. I could save all of this if I really wanted to greed. Like, I could just play a Clownfish and go crazy. I think I kind of like that even better. I think I like that even more. That's even kind of crazy, too. Not really sure exactly how to break out this math. It's quite a good amount of annoying minions here. Like, I do want these to die technically, but of course I can also trade them in. Does leaving something at 3 here create any awkwardness? Not really. Feels a little strange, but just create some weird breakpoints perhaps. Ooh, that's gonna be nasty to deal with. That's gross. This feels pretty hard to recover at this stage. I don't know though, man. This is gonna be a good turn, right? If anything can pull this back. Oh, they left this alive? Come on, dude. Really? Like, really, man? I don't know, dude. Okay. All right. We're still gonna read this. They did the math on exactly when I drew the totemic evidence. I mean, it's not crazy to leave one alive since it doesn't do a lot of return damage. I'm not accusing them of sniping or anything. I'm just, it's frustrating is all I mean.
Reporting for duty.
I think Boogie Down's so strong, by the way. I know some people weren't that high on it, but it looks so strong to me. It looks crazy good. All right, Gigantotem. Oh my God, that's wait a minute. Is that playable? Yeah, it is. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. I don't know if positioning matters much at all here. Holy moly. That's a turn. That's a Hearthstone turn, baby. Holy moly, that's a turn. Did we actually manage to build the one board that might recover this? I don't know. Liadrin's still so good. It's pretty scary. This 9/9 doesn't trade very well on the back end is the real issue. Oh my God, dude. Never mind. We lose. Liadrin is gross. Absolutely insane. Do they have another one of these? If so, we are completely wrecked. No, not another one at least. Can we pull this back at all still? I don't know, man. This is going to get to trade pretty well into the 9/9. This game is absolutely insane. Can you imagine showing someone this game from like 2015 Hearthstone? Imagine this game that long ago, dude. People would be like, what is happening? This is the grossest thing I've ever seen. Every turn is just like a it's just like a battle of titans. I think we're too far gone, but they are a little light on stuff, maybe. I just don't think this is good enough trades or anything is the problem. Like, do I even trade in at all? 13 and 5. They hit me for 18. I'm probably dead anyway. They probably just go face. Yeah, I just don't think trading in does enough, right? If I don't trade in though, it's like, well, I'm in the same spot later. I don't know. Push this to 8, which has some value, but I think they're just gonna hit face. Can I maybe encourage them to trade on me somehow? Like, make this big enough they like have to trade in? It's just such weird math. Like, Liadrin probably enables a great clean trades anyway. I don't think it matters. I think we're just dead. They would probably quit playing. Yeah, I think that's a fair. I think that's a fair claim. Yeah, this just got too nasty. We couldn't answer this at all. This gave them too much reactivity. If we had a way to snipe through that, we would have been fine. But them getting like what, 8 free divine shields this game or something? That's insane. Yeah, I don't think Anchor Totem's gonna do the job, man. Just got a feeling it ain't enough. I don't know. Something tells me it's not enough. Yeah, dude, I love Boogie Down. Think about how impactful it was that game, right? It just really denied me good trades. It works with Liadrin, which is important. It was really good that game. I might include that game in the video just because it was so obscene. Like, both sides showcasing what just absolute obscenities. Like, think about the turn I had and it wasn't even close to enough. Like, my God. It wasn't even close. I had a turn 5 where I developed like 30-30 in stats or something. It wasn't quite 30-30, but it probably was like 20-30, wasn't it? How big was that turn 5 I made? It was probably 20-30 in stats on an empty board, and it wasn't even close to enough. Let's see. So this is 14-14, and then I got 4 is 18, 20 power. And then another 6 is 20, 25, 29. I summoned 20, 29 in stats. And it wasn't even remotely enough to contest the game. That is actually gross. Okay, this seemed really powerful before. I still don't think without coin in particular I keep this pair. I think maybe with coin we'd be more tempted. Maybe with Amalgam of the Deep we'd be more tempted. Dude, these Ravagers just keep showing up on my opening hand. These have not felt remotely good yet. These make me nervous. I don't know. I think we're better to try to swing boards mid-game with this than try to play this straight without the infuse. This is a weak opener though. No good active totems. Yeah, let's zero power. Flame Tongue's too good later. Too important. All right, Amalgam is okay. Now I would take a Clownfish, right? Now it'd be pretty good. They're on Eyesore. Oh my god, I need to kill it. I can't kill it though. Flame Tongue can start to kill it, but not quite. I need to get a 1-drop if I can. Yeah, Party Favor's really insane, but it's a little off curve here. Actually, do I just take Gigantotem to really try to swing this back? With Totemic Evidence, it's pretty good, but we're just off curve constantly is the problem. Would I rather be on curve and have another body to kill this next turn with double Flame Tongue? I think I'd rather have another body to kill this next turn with double Flame Tongue. I think the second Gigantotem's too risky. Want to make sure I can kill this stuff. This plus whatever big thing comes down. By the way, Totem Shaman mirror match. I am so happy. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is very fun. Stereo Totem in their deck. See, I wanted to run this, but it wasn't good in the data. How did it not appear? Cold storage for greed as well. So their list is greedy. I wonder if that's gonna pay off for them or backfire for them. I guess we're gonna find out, huh? Will the greed be worth it? Mine is just, I didn't make this right. This is just the best deck on HS Replay, so either way I respect the effort to do something fun. This looks more fun, frankly. Like, I love Stereo Totem, and Cold Storage looks really fun too. This is kind of got hand buff vibes right now, man, with the multiple Eyesores and Stereo Totems. It's hand buff Totem Shaman. That's cool. We are definitely dominating the board right now, though. 10 damage showing, 5 minions ahead. I suspect this deck won't have a lot of reactivity either, so I kind of think once I've won a board like this, we're probably going to be maintaining it fairly well. Yeah, just the Eyesore again. Okay, I think we probably just trade in the Amalgam, don't we? Oh, we could do some cool schooling stuff, I guess. With the Flame Tongues in particular, those are pretty spicy. Then I could just keep the Face Pressure mounted. So it's gonna go to 4, and then I guess this goes to 1, which that's fine. I want to value trade anybody here. No, I want to trade it off to make space. Not even sure this is the right way to do this, but it should be fine. I do know I want more space for later, though. I guess I have space anyway. I could have maybe hit that with my face and kept the fish alive. I would have lost face damage with that particular positioning, though. I would have needed to swap up my positioning a little bit to put it out of the Flame Tongue range. Maybe put the fish left and hit that with my face. So, okay, still a really good board. They are still developing threats for later more than now. Okay, there's some threats now. That's a big swing turn, yeah. Surely we're gonna have some good Gigantotem action here, though, and some good roll-offs too on Flame Tongues, maybe. Although not really. Positionally, just most stuff doesn't line up that well here. Yeah. Not in love with most of these plays. Stonewright can live. That's really not a big problem inherently. I mean, I guess it does kill a thing from below, but yeah, never mind. We can kill it. Let's just do this. Why am I not doing this? This is better. I think we're just gonna play a Ravager this turn, though, right? Oh, actually, might play a Gigantotem. Just win next turn. I think Gigantotem's just better. Okay. I don't really, I mean, there's not, these last few totems haven't really done anything, right? I don't know if they're really worth much. I think we're set up to win here with 17 or whatever. It's fine, but I don't know, man. Maybe hero powering there is kind of pointless. You know what I mean? Like, I like the Gigantotem. That's fine. Maybe I didn't need to kill that last totem too. I think there's some logic to that. But yeah, this feels, yeah, that's too slow. Okay. I guess a taunt totem here, does it stop me at all? Shoot, I think a taunt totem, dang it, because this is not the right guy to be next to the, shoot! You only have 15, 16. I can't roll off the flame tongue. Shoot! No! Dang it! I mean, I still hit face, right? I don't think we wait or anything, do we? Like, we don't worry about this because it's just delayed payoff value. I can't even make space for another minion's the problem, though. Holy crap. Like, I could hit this and play a Gorlock Ravager, but it just doesn't draw anything good except Rotgill, and I don't even play that until next turn. And it doesn't always hit Rotgill, of course. I think we'll be fine. Let's save this attack in case it matters. If I had 2 durability, of course I'd hit face, but I don't. I think this will be fine. I think they lack enough reactivity to get through all the taunts, and then the whatever the 8/8 will hit face, or the 2/6, whatever it is. Should be fine. We kind of got ourselves like in a board lock problem here, though, a little bit. Perhaps putting this next to a Flame Tongue Totem is never correct as well. I mean, I don't think we did. It might have just naturally drifted there because we traded off everything else. It may have sort of created its own problem. I don't remember, but just to be mindful of that for later. It might be better to dump those sometimes. Okay, so we're definitely seeing a tale of 2 different totem decks, by the way. Theirs is like more greedy, I would say. I mean, it doesn't even, it's not like greedy, but you know what I mean? Like, it's got more, a little more like setup. Like the Rancher is about like big setups, and the Cold Storage is kind of greedy. Ours is not even that face oriented. We saw another version on HS Replay that was even more like face oriented with Bloodlusts and stuff like that. So ours is perhaps somewhere in the middle. Oh my god, the second Taunt Totem again, dude. I can't get through these. A third Taunt Totem. Are you kidding me? I can't even death rattle these, man. This guy won't stop making taunt totems. I'm losing it, dude. I'm losing it. Okay. I don't even have a taunt. If they do have a Bloodlust now, I'm like almost dead. This is crazy, dude. Stop making taunt totems. So surely next turn, with the various death rattles and stuff, I'll be able to get there, right? Various small attacking minions that can line up death rattle buffs off Rockgill, etc. I I don't think I'm actually dead to Bloodlust at 27, by the way. I thought I might be, but they only have, what, 6, 7 plus 12? Yeah, only 19. So even a Bloodlust here wouldn't have killed me. So this should be totally fine. This is going to make my board monsters. They start trading in. Oh, that's cool, dude. Shadow Suffusion instead of like a Bloodlust. That army of Top Totems kept them in this game way longer than they deserved, I guess. But good for them for playing it out. That was awesome. Never give up. I like the attitude. Cool. Okay. So yeah, that was a fun mirror match. I actually, their deck looked more fun, right? Like that had a lot of fun stuff in it. I'm kind of jealous a little bit, to be honest, but the data suggests this deck is better. So far, anyway. Who knew Totem Shaman would be good in 2023? Death Knight seems like a problem, though. I bet this is a bad matchup for this deck. I think we're gonna see this fail here. Can we ever grind out a Death Knight with like Stone Right value, or do we need to completely swarm them down? My thoughts are, well, they're twofold. Blood Boil is such a good answer against totem boards. Like, I don't know if we can win by like turn 5 or 6 with like a rock kill type scenario where we just slam stuff and hope for the best. But I also don't think we can grind them out with Stone Right either, because it's just, you know, a small attacking like 2/2 or whatever every turn is really not relevant, especially because Death Knight now has so much counter tempo. So I think we're gonna go for the Smork board plan a little bit here. Like, let's win on turn 5 or 6 and hope they don't have a Blood Boil, basically. I don't think we can grind them out. It's just, they make too many big 5/5s and stuff right now. I don't think long-term this is good enough. You know, I think a month ago we might have had a chance to grind them out a little better. Say, hey, we're going to just, you know, whittle you down forever. But now with Banshee and the weapon, they're just too good at killing you. They counter pressure too much. So we got to go fast. Speaking of which, this is not really fast enough, but let's try it. Okay. He might not be blood. If he's not blood, then I think it actually remains the same. We have to race because like you can't grind out a Frost DK. You know what I mean? Like a turn 4 Stone Right is not going to get you there against a Frost DK either. Actually, it's weird. I don't even feel like Stone Right's that good. I think I would like Stone Right best when I already have a board and it's a Savage Roar. I don't know if playing it on 4 to set up for later ever feels great, is my suspicion. I don't know if that's true, but that's my suspicion. Do we like Mistake better than Hero Power? Taunt Totem would actually be pretty nuts if we hit it. I think staying on curve, we like this a little better. No, oh, Healing Totem's good too, actually. Might force another Hero Power here if they want to kill this. It's not bad. This enables the party favorite totem, which would be great into an Eyesore Mistake, into a Rock Kill maybe. That would be the dream. I think this is going to be really, really hard though. Yeah, Stone Right into Evidence sounds good as like as turn 5. That'd be a pretty good board. Yeah, much like Eyesore Evidence felt good too. I could see that for more of immediate threat development. Oh, Asphyxiate's cool, but the dude lives. That's actually bad for our party favor totem. It's kind of good for the Mistake, though, I guess. It's gonna be very big. Chill 5/5. Okay. Still not in love with our position here. Kind of went off curve now with this turn. Instead of having totem into Eyesore Mistake, this flew our curve a little weird. Ripper's gonna be great against that totem. Body Bagger again. Totemic Evidence. I think we need that infused to feel best about it. I gotta start pushing a little, don't I? This dies anyway to the weapon, so I'm not that worried about these minions. I don't know, this really just feels like an act in futility to me. I just don't think we're ever getting there. It just doesn't feel strong enough. This is a pretty cool turn 6 as well, by the way. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Do we take this now, or do we take this on 6? We could even do Gorlock Ravager this turn. It's still so bad, but... I mean, we've definitely entered the phase of the game where we're not getting there by turn 5, so we gotta... I think I'm gonna pivot into a slightly longer term game plan if I can. See what we can manage here. Maybe try to build some monster rock gill board type thing. I don't know. So like maybe next turn is like Clownfish, and then you make a cheap rock gill to play with an eyesore. So this is like a 6 mana play after the Clownfish kind of thing. So save 1 Clownfish discount maybe. Ripper again! This card's so good! It's so gross! I think I would have taken 5 there. I mean, I guess they don't know that I don't have burst damage though. So that's a fair concern. I will say their hand is pretty low value right now, man. We're keeping them stretched pretty thin. Oh, dude, Gigantotem. Oh, if I'm gonna go for a crazy board, I should probably do it this turn, really, because Soul Stealer comes up on 8. So is it Rockgill or Eyesore, I guess, is the question. Rockgill doesn't get me down at... No, it still does get me down at Gigantotem, actually. It's probably Rockgill, isn't it? It's 5 minions for the Rockgill. That's pretty good. Anything that lives can still get Eyesored later. I think it's probably got to be right. It's got to be Rockgill. I want to go this turn. Pre Soul Stealer basically is my logic. I don't have any kind of lethal setup anyway, but this is a good big development. Stone right off the top would actually be pretty clutch now, I guess, huh? You know what would be really cool is another Rotgill. If I could discover another Rotgill, that would be so sick. The problem with Eyesore in this sort of scenario is it gives damage later, not now. So it would really just build my board back up into a Soul Stealer on 8 sort of thing, you know? That would be pretty scary. Okay. Discovering cards is a decent sign. Still Corpse Explosion and Blood Boil are the concerns, but the good news about Blood Boil is it buffs my board like crazy elsewhere. Like 4 things die and buff the other 2 by 1,000,000. Which, unfortunately, again, still died a Soul Stealer, of course. Oh, Asphyxiate's nuts, though. That's really good. Does make these harder to kill, at least a little. They are really focused on preserving health with this weapon. Or maybe just preserving the ability, I guess, now. So this is a monster board, as we dreamed. But still not nearly enough damage to be super relevant, you know? Can I get another Rockgill, man? Would be insane here. Not at all likely, because I have both undead and I guess I could Clownfish first if I want, by the way, but I gotta decide if I want to or not. I can't play Rockgill if I do. The odds of getting Rockgill is both undead and Murloc though, so I don't know, maybe he's still not that unlikely. Pretty dang unlikely, right? Yeah, his order was wrong, yeah. It's not a biggie though. I don't know, man. This Clownfish is definitely running out of things to target, I'll be honest, but we'll get more hopefully off this. Invincible? Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Like if I can stick an undead or an amalgam, I guess, yeah. Sure. Maybe. Yeah, this feels too weak to me, right? I think we're just playing into Soul Stealer here. It's been a card in hand the whole time. I think it's probably Soul Stealer and we lose. Worth a shot though, man. I don't know. They don't have Soul Stealer. This is a pretty tough board to deal with. These are 6/6s, bro. Look at all these buffs. That's actually amazing. Oh, dude, they got buffed by so many different things. No Soul Stealer. We got a chance, man. We got a chance. They have not drawn very many cards, so they might be really light on choice here. They're not jamming it. I would be jamming face and Soul Stealing, I think, if I had it. I don't think I'd be waiting. I don't think there's a lot of... Oh! That's 5 mana up front! That's insane! Oh my god, there's nothing left. They have no mana. Wow! We just get there on the Rock Gill Eyesore. Let's go! That's so sick. I did not expect this to connect at all in this matchup. I think... they just had so many early game low value cards. Like they played so many body baggers and like the rippers that they just ran out of big stuff, you know? They just ran out of value. Wow. Wow, dude. Crazy game. I cannot believe we managed to win against a Blood DK. I thought that was going to be impossible. Oh, here's a Paladin rematch, man. Let's see how this goes. Definitely Rock Gill feels too late. I know how much we were jostling for early board in this one. I think we have to get a really clean early curve to have a chance. Gigant Totem's not good. I mean, if the opponent doesn't hit Liadrin, that was what beat us so badly last time. Schooling feels relevant. Let's get Mistake down first. Even though there is an Anchored Totem line, there's also this with Anchored Totem, so that's probably better later, right? Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll Anchor Totem on 2 for sure here, since they don't have a board. I think this sticks against Paladin like 97% of the time. Might have the 2-attack weapon, but that still doesn't answer it either. Tour Guide Anchor Totem also insane, man. Do I Schooling twice? I guess it'll depend on what we have to kill.
The light
Ugh.
dims, but we fight.
That's not good. I mean, Schooling's decent against those, but it doesn't really solve the problem. I like that they do value trade, though. That's nice. So I can eat these shields and stuff. It's probably worth it to get some big 3/1s left over behind here. 4/1, 3/1, whatever. Yeah, let's tidy this up. So like Hand of a Doll or a weapon now will kill the Anchored Totem, but we got some value out of it. It's the idea. I hope that made it worth it, you know? Yeah, there's the Maul. Also maybe threw them off curve a little. Not really with Silverhand or Coots, I guess, though, huh? Okay. Stone Right. We could actually get a Stone Right down here early, but I think I just like Piranha to get the board back. I would love a Carving Chisel right now, bro. Give me one Carving Chisel in my life, please. One time. That's all I ask. Maybe a Taunt Totem too would be good. I don't know. One Carving Chisel one time. See you, Rack Toner, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate it. I know this is a late night tonight. I frankly was like dead yesterday after my stream and just could not sleep for some reason. I had crazy insomnia. I just lay in bed, could not sleep. I don't know why.
I must move quickly.
Okay. What's been more gross, this deck or Divine Shield Pally? Probably Divine Shield Paladin, honestly. That one's just like brain dead easy. I mean, this isn't exactly a hard deck, but has a little more nuance. That one too, I just literally threw together in 30 seconds and it was good. You know, I think this probably has required a little bit more development and thought behind it, I guess. I'm gonna just play this. I think they put it might be AFK. I'm not sure what happened there. BMing maybe. They finished their turn, but then didn't do much else. I'm not sure. I think they just kill a 5/1, or now do they have a decision, right? Like, do they kill this or do they kill the 5/1, or are they just AFK? Yeah, we talked a lot about One Amalgam Band, but it just didn't really There was nothing to cut. I didn't feel good about a single card to cut. We looked at it for literally 5 minutes. I could not pick one card to cut.
Reporting for duty.
Jive Insect jumped to my mind, but I don't know. That still felt cool too. Okay, so they are here. That is a big old boy. There's my carving chisel, but it's too late. It's too late. Ugh. Shoot. That's big. I don't like that. It's very big. Oh, Taunt Totem's nice though. Can we maybe just go behind on this now? Like, Taunt Totem our way through this kind of thing? Just hit him a lot? This is a lot of damage. This is 13. Carving Chisel would actually be a lethal setup right now. They don't have any other ways to get through stuff. Taunts are a possibility, of course, too. Okay, that's a good start. No light rays is what we're looking for really here. Oh, that's too slow right now. Light ray coming out though, it looks like. They got another card. Oh no, no, not enough yet. Wow, dude. Again. Yeah. Stone Ride felt good that game actually for once. Cool. Dude, we're just a chill 5-1 with this deck. Just murdering. Absolutely murdering. I guess let's hit diamond with it real quick before we switch up to a new deck. I only had one more deck I wanted to play tonight, which was this Rainbow DK. I haven't seen Climactic Necrotic Explosion yet. Is the only card I haven't seen that I'm really excited to see. Maybe we could do something Mimi too though, since we played two good decks. I really should play Outcast Demon Hunter, but I don't know, man. Is it fun? Maybe it's fun to make a lot of cards. Maybe it's fun. I don't know.
Will serve me in
Clownfish and still nothing to go with it. I feel like every time I'm just too hesitant to keep this without a pair in the mulligan. I know it's a crazy good card when it hits its pairs, but maybe let's try for a Clownfish game. That's the one thing we haven't done in this deck yet. Tried for a Clownfish game. We didn't hit it. We did hit a really good Anchor Totem game though, man. Oh, Unholy DK. Okay, we haven't played one of these yet. This is gonna be a race for tempo. Oh boy. This just dies for free to that 2-mana spell, right? That's the thing I hate. So do I like greed it maybe? Maybe we have to greed it a little more. We've been tempoing it fairly successfully so far tonight, but I don't know. Just dies too easily to too many things from Death Knight. Particularly like their best card, that 2-mana thing. I guess we'll see at some point if they actually had that or not, but... Maybe we play it out now so it's at least off curve, and then I have the second one next turn to blow up a little more. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Now it's 3 mana for them, so it might be more awkward if they have to do that guy. Still a really good guy, don't get me wrong, but maybe they're sadder about it at least. Oh, baby! That's good news. Yeah, I think we just coined this, right? It's gross. Since these both value trade, right? It's crazy good. Okay. Oh, that's nice to get. The more of those they get early, the much happier they're going to be, I think. So Eyesore's really not crazy anymore. Just because these get buffed so much if these live. I think at this stage there's a good chance they do. This is going to hit that 3 damage thing that we're talking about. I don't know the name of any of these. Unholy Strike, or whatever. These cards at this stage all have such generic names to me. You know, it's just it just happens because you know, it's just over time you just run out of things to name cards, you know? That's just a natural result. Okay, yeah. I think I gotta ask if I'm not trading this into a 2/2 ever, am I? I think we gotta go face for 7. It could theoretically protect the eyesore, which is kind of cool, but I don't really need the eyesore to be that protected, right? Ultimately, I need to start creating a little pressure. And if they kill the eyesore, like, we're still gonna have, you know, some big follow-up soon and stuff. Oh, they're just killing everything, so that makes life even, makes our decision even better, I guess. Is this all gonna be active now? Yeah. Sadly, these aren't really popping off without the eyesore anymore. We kind of need a rock kill or a payoff there. Are they ever dead? 12 plus 4 is 16? Close. They're not undead. They are undead though. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. This got kind of harrowing, didn't it? I'm out of stuff to do now. It was a really, really good play. Great generated card there. I guess I still push face and hope I'm not dead to grave strength or whatever, right? I don't think they have enough corpses right now, but it's pretty scary, man. They're gonna tidy this board up quite a bit. Then I'm relying on this stuff into like Thing from Below's to really swing. Everything's at 1. This was such a good card. Can we draw a Murloc, man? See, like, I tried to keep this to test it for the first time, and there's just no Murlocs. This has felt like a pretty bad package in this deck so far. It may not be wrong, because there may not be a better option, right? That's what you see sometimes with this stuff. It may still be correct, technically, but it has felt a little weak, I have to say. So do we ever go for a Totem here over a Murloc? I think so, right? Because Gigantotem's insane. Eyesore's not insane, but decent, maybe. Do we go Anchor Totem, Totemic instead? We lose a spot. I guess I can trade this in, though. Yeah, that's better, right? Eyesore's only good long term, but we're looking for short term, so this has to be better. Pretty good board again, man. These are a decent shape, too, against their board, which is nice. Okay. This deck can build crazy boards out of nowhere, man. I had nothing, and I suddenly have a giant board of, like, 3/3s and stuff. We need, like, Stone Right next. Or actually Rock Gill's probably just better, isn't he? Little off curve, I guess. We could Hero Power with Stone Right, I suppose. Okay, 7 mana though for them. I mean, that's a lot to work with.
And close enough.
Arms Dealer, Hero Power. It's not so bad. Not so bad, I guess. They're still managing my board instead of like working to kill me. I think that's a bit of a relief, you know. They're not like turning the corner yet, but these taunts do make life hard. So they're at 7 and I just want to kill them, you know. Thing from Below is, it's decent, it's big, but still working through this stuff a lot, man. I think I gotta save this for a pop off later, don't I? It's just not good enough now. I lose too many spots. I think this is our last hurrah, though. I think they're gonna tidy this up, and I think I'm done. I don't think we ever connect on that final 7 outside of a Jive Insect high roll. Oh my god, can you imagine? We haven't drawn this card a single time, by the way. We're 7 games deep now, and we have not seen Jive Insect, I don't think, a single game. Is this Scourge? What is this? Oh, Marrowgar, dude. That's gross. He's not that big, but he's certainly going to be big enough to win. Jive Insect high roll for the win, dude. Oh, please. That's all I want in life. Oh, it would be so much fun. Oh, that's the next best result, I guess. He's actually only 3 mana still from the Clownfish. I think there's a really good chance we're dead here, though. Because I think Grave... Oh, no, actually, they just use other corpses. So Grave Duties is not that good. Grave Duties. Oh, that actually might lock them out from playing new stuff too. They have a hard time. Well, they're gonna be able to value trade or down trade after killing some stuff, I guess. They'll be able to trade in on the rock kill and everything. Can they deal with it all though? It seems smart to kill the rock kill early because it's gonna get buffed more and more the longer you wait. Killing him doesn't buff the other stuff, right? So okay, they still got a value trade out of it, I guess. That's fine. It's probably all that mattered. Did these already attack?
I have but little time.
I don't remember what attacked. Oh, invincible gives taunt. That's insane. That's insane. Dude, I'm gonna need the Ragnaros, guys. That's all I got. Schooling? Does this get me through it all? Because I can buff these up, right? Oh, I'm gonna have to do math. That's the last thing I want to do. Oh no, I can't. I gotta hit these all to face, right? I don't have enough. This is 5, 6. If I trade this into 5, this goes to 4, 3, and 2. So I get it 3 and 2. There's no out here, unfortunately. Dang it, dude. This is 5. So close, man. It's actually so close to lethal. Almost. If that hit a smaller unit, did I have it? I don't think so, right? So I'm probably just dead here. Do I have to trade in or not? Can I go face and try to hit a... Is there any out if I go face? Anything for 2? Any combination of cards? It would still be just Jive Insect, right? So I think I'm better off hitting a unit, basically. Yeah, I think we're dead, though. I think Jive Insect's my only out, so no reason to hit for 2. I mean, technically a Carving Chisel times 2 could hit face twice, but that seems basically impossible. So. Oh. Okay. There you go. Don't, if we top tick Jive Insect now, I'm gonna be outraged, dude. Absolutely outraged. God, that got really close there with that rock kill. I wonder if there was any different sequencing that could have benefited us somehow. Like, you know, not that turn. I don't think we had it that turn. It just wasn't in the math that turn, but if there'd been something on a previous turn, maybe to leave up a couple extra points of damage or, you know, something. I think we pushed a lot of damage as much as we could, so I don't think there was, but be intriguing. Okay, yeah, so those are the 2 decks I really wanted to play tonight, guys. I think we did enough. We didn't actually hit diamond with that one, but who cares? I certainly don't care. Do you guys want to see... I wouldn't hate playing a little Marvel Snap tonight because I need a Marvel Snap video for tomorrow. And I need... I don't need as many Hearthstone videos. I'm ahead a little bit more on Hearthstone videos now, of course. I've got a little bit of a head start on Hearthstone videos. So I could swap over to Snap. I could build a really quick meme deck maybe just to kind of get it off the ground. You know what I actually I just really want to play. This is probably not really something I need to play, but I'm just really itching to do it. So maybe for fun, real quick. I just want every armor card, man. I just want to play all the armor. I just want an armor druid that is literally just all about gaining armor. Like, I just want... I just want all the armor. Is Crazed Alchemist in? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna run Zoc. Did I get Zoc ready? Oh, I don't have Zoc. Oh, crazy. We're gonna run Zoc. Whoops. All the armor. Actually, Astalor has armor as well, so we should do Astalor. Did I miss a free spirit? Oh, I did. Do I not have it? May not have it. Oh no, I have it. And then I want stuff to resurrect and copy the free spirits as well, because I want my button to be as insanely big as possible. So I'm going to run every copy card as well. And resummon as well. Resummons, I want to make sure I have enough space for the free spirits on the resummon, but plated beetles are good to resummon as well. Astalor is not a big deal. Armor vendors probably don't mess us up too much. So let's run the resummons. We could also run Death Blossom Whomper. I mean, we might as well run Renathal, right? Why not? We were tossing it all in anyway. If I won all of it anyway, we're gonna greed this hard. We might as well. This deck's never gonna win, by the way, but that's okay. We don't care about that. I do have plated beetles for the Whomper. I'd almost rather always have the free spirits, but I guess plated beetles are still good. As are Under Kings, you know, just more armor. More armor, really. The Colossus doesn't give us armor, does it? Oh, it does. Oh my god. I forgot that gave you armor on the other side of it. Yeah, perfect. Hedge Maze. Oh yeah, Hedge Maze is good. Yeah. Hedge Maze is awesome. How much health do you want? Yes. It's actually a good YouTube title, man. How much armor do you want? Yes. I like that for the YouTube title. Anything else that's good with this? Any other ways to copy armor or gain armor? I don't want Groovy Cat. Screw Groovy Cat. We could just run good card draw cards too. We need some card draw. We don't have a lot of card draw right now. We have a little bit, but not a ton. I think Dispossessed Soul is a little greedy. Let's run Widowbloom Seedsman instead. Do I actually have any nature spells though? Now that I say that, I don't have any nature spells. Literally none of these are nature spells. Are you kidding me? Did I cut something else? Hey, Prime Marvel dude, I'm feeling good. How are you feeling? Feeling good? Oh, Solar Eclipse is a good idea. Yeah, that can turn into armor. We can run Photo Guy. Yeah, what's his name? Fizz? Yeah. Okay. I love it, dude. Who are we gonna play though where this actually works? Because we have no removal. Can I actually even get a big old Zoc? Because I kind of want big Zocs, but it's gonna be really hard to get a big Zoc because I just don't have a lot of, like, without the hero power being huge, it's gonna be hard to get a big Zoc. Stuff like Feral Rage can, but I don't know. Okay, let's play a game or two of this for fun, and then we might switch over to some Snap. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick pee break before we do that though. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna grab a drink, pee, and we'll be right back. I feel like I look like a. This shirt is so dark. I feel like I look like I'm in a like a stagehand or something, or like a really dramatic actor or something. Like, why is this so dark? It's really not that dark. Can you guys tell if I get closer to the frame? It's so dark, dude. I don't understand. Anyway, I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. All right, let's play some Armor Druid. Armor Druid. There is Be Right Back art for this expansion, but I have not added the last twos to that screen yet. I gotta go make the graphics and stuff. It takes a minute, so I just. Oh, why did I put my headset on? What year is this? I'm so used to putting my headset on when I sit down at my desk. I didn't do it. I mean, I did it for the stream for no reason. All right. Okay, yeah. Crypt Keeper actually is going to be insane early against Totem Shaman. If we can get it out. So, like, Armor Vendor, Crypt Keeper stuff. Thankfully, it does take their damage a minute to roll up in Totem Shaman, I think. So, we might have time to get this down pretty soon. Could be cool. I'm back in the void, guys. I'm in the twisting nether. Look at this. I told my wife the shirt's too dark, and she was like, what do you mean? I was like, I look like I'm in space. Like, you don't understand. It doesn't look natural.
Break it, you buy it.
Okay. Really bad turn 2 here. Where is the chitinous plating when we needed it, you know? Not being able to kill the anchor totem too, we know is a real nightmare. We dealt with that last time. Boy. Do we go Crypt Keeper now just to get the board back a little? I think so. Really worried about fish though. Fish are gross. Slimy, scaly. Fish are gross indeed. All right. It's pretty gross. Yeah, as feared. Currently, we can easily kill the anchored totem though, which is good news. Do we take another Crypt Keeper here, or do we take another Armor Vendor here? Or neither? Crypt Keeper costs 3 currently, but it may not next turn. We're potentially taking a significant hit. It is probably better with Under a King later, though. I think I want to get the 2/2 down, importantly. Hero Power just doesn't offer enough value, does it? No, Hero Power is pretty bad here. Okay. I mean, hopefully they can't attack face, and this is just really cheap next turn. I guess I have Beetlemancy in hand anyway, so I guess it's 0 next turn if I want it to be, don't I? Forgot this was a card. I never run this because it's actually so bad. It's really bad. The only reason we run it here is because we're just greedy pigs who want every armor card, right? But it's actually so bad. So bad. This is pretty good as well. Is it better? Makes this cost 4. Can kill a mistake is all I'm thinking about. I leave up a 5/4 in that case still. It's not that good. Nah, maybe Beetlemancy is still a little better here. I even just like the Beetles here. Or do I really like the Crypt Keeper? No, I guess I like the Crypt Keeper a bit more. Technically value trades these right now, like both of these. That doesn't always, of course, connect because there's the weapon, there's of course Flame Tongue Totems, there's fish, there's I don't know, there's a few things. Man, do they not have it though? That's gonna be crazy if this eats 2 units. They may not attack, of course, they may hold, but that's still good too. Means we saved 10 damage for a turn. Wow, I don't think they have it. Yeah, oh, they're gonna double trade. Oh, that's so sick, dude. That's so sick that eats 2 things. That's actually pretty gross. This is good here too, actually. I don't think we have time to fizzle for the record. Whomper, yeah, kind of a weak turn. It's not terrible because I can kill this, but it's not great either. So we gotta kill this guy, don't we? It snowballs too hard. So Underking's good next turn, actually, finally, but we're still way behind on board, and they're scaling pretty well off the Stone Ride every turn. Like, I guess maybe scaling's not the right word, but, you know, following up pretty hard. Doing a bunch of follow-ups and stuff. Ooh, okay. Okay. Man, okay. Okay. This is listen, we've earned this. We just did this to a bunch of people. This is our penance, right? We deserve this. We have no way to answer these boards. Zero ways to answer this at all. So that's okay. We lose. That's simple. Can I do any cool like Anubricon, Zoc stuff that's like just awesome somehow? I don't think so, right? It's just number 1, I don't have those cards. Number 2, I don't think it matters. Crazed Alchemist. Sure, let's give them the cool Crazed Alchemist flip. I haven't seen one of these in years. It's really cool. Like, I haven't seen that since 2015, I don't think, man. That's fun. The Flame Tongue Totem Crazed Alchemist stat permanence flip, dude. So fun. After seeing this from the other side, I have to ask, are we the baddies? Like, that felt really gross. After just coming off that deck, I wonder. Perhaps we are the baddies. That was bad, dude. That was brutal.
Hamul versus Anduin.
Light makes right.
Death is nature.
Okay, free spirit on one's awesome, dude. Oh, this hand, I love it. Okay. Perfect hand. Actual god tier perfect hand. Do we ever think we can greed the unending swarm so much that I don't need a plated beetle in it? In other words, if I can hit like cover artist or Zola's or, you know, other ways to copy these like solar unending swarm, I could just toss the beetle and say we're riding the free spirits and nothing else. This is the ultimate greed. I love this so much. Oh my god, yes. All right, so we want cover artists. We want Fizzle. Fizzle actually would be so insane right now, dude. I don't even know if it's good, but I would do it for forever. Oh no, it's Shadow Priest. I thought it was gonna be a greedy value priest. Ah, shoot. We may not have time for all this now. We may die. Shoot! I thought it was gonna be a greed priest. How dare I think somebody might play a non-aggro deck. What was I thinking, bro? Foolish. How foolish of me. Can we ever out armor a Shadow Priest? I mean, it's not impossible. The problem is they're going to stick a board at some point, so I gotta figure out how to get through a board that's been stuck. 3 armor here, okay. Might have to just hero power this turn, honestly. Harmonic Mood's really good. Okay. Do we play the free spirit? Yeah, I think we do. We, you know, obviously this this means I'm relying on the unending swarm for the next round of hedge mazes and stuff, but I just think I need to hero power next turn probably and soon thereafter. And I want it to be as big as possible every time. Like, I don't think I can greed this one for a cover artist in this particular matchup or anything. This is where it's gonna suck that we don't have the groovy cats. You know, we've definitely gone for a, a stupidly defensive package here, obviously. No doubt about that. So on 6 we'd be playing this, but we wouldn't really be gaining the armor yet. Just wondering, like, do I need to kill this because it's just so repetitive? They're probably going to get another one back immediately is the thing. So I could just armor up instead here and just try to start weaving all these armor ups, taking 1 damage right now on board, technically, if you think about it, per armor up. And these can be played later. So every chance I don't hero power, I never get back. These cards can still be played later. So maybe next turn's like Feral Rage, armor up. I may wait till 8 to play the Swarm if you think about it, right? That's gross. Oh, it didn't hit me though. Okay. Can kill this, but it's not really worth it. Under King is cool. This is such a stupid exercise. Yeah, we can hedge here, but see, it's the same. That's what I said. Like, am I actually playing the Unending Swarm on 6? I don't think so, right? Because I need to be gaining life every turn. Like, I have to hero power on 6. So, I mean, I can play the hedge here and not the Feral Rage. That's reasonable. There's no reason I necessarily have to play the Feral Rage right now. But the hedge, I'm thinking, it just isn't going to pay off for quite a while. So my thought is, instead of playing the hedge, I better play the Feral Rage now. Because I don't know when the hedge is even going to pay off. And I might need to weave this in time.
Finds a way.
38. Okay. I need an actual good card, you know? Like, I need... I don't know, I might be able to play this. I'm thinking about it. I'm changing my thoughts now a little bit, maybe. Just because they didn't develop that much extra pressure here, and we're still at a pretty reasonable health total. It's like, do I really want to wait till 8 for the unending swarm? Like, is it gonna get worse? How quickly does it make up the difference too, I think, is a question you ask. So this turn would be like hero power mood, but no maze. 10, 14, 16. See, if I don't hero power this turn, I'm down to 4. I don't think that works, guys. I think I have to hero power again this turn. I can maybe Underking next turn, and that's, you know, that's kind of the same as hero power, and then I get to clear something too. No, no Groovy Cats. Groovy Cats don't give you armor. That would be a waste.
Finds a way.
we don't want that. I know if I kill this, it's just coming back next turn, so it's functionally not very different than not killing it. You know, like, yeah, eventually I get through it all, but I think the Underking's gonna hit the plated beetle, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Time slips away.
In other words, I'm kind of expecting to lock up the board, if that makes sense. Yeah, but see, this isn't repetitive damage. That's what I'm saying, because it comes back. It gives them a 4/3. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming right back, so it doesn't really help to kill it. If I could kill the beetle, that would be worth it, right? I would do that, but I can't. You can only deal 3. Groovy Cats don't give you armor, so can't run a Groovy Cat. Zoc, you're gonna be too late, buddy. Zoc, it's too late, man. Zoc, you're dead to me, Zoc. You're too late, man. It's not enough, Zoc. So yeah, Swarm hero power just won't be enough now, I don't think. Dead? Am I dead? 19? Let's see. 12, 16. Oh yeah, I am dead. 20. Yeah, they got it. As long as I don't kill this. The buff there got him over the hump. Oh, super dead. Man. Rude. Okay. Why aren't you a control priest, Jojo Zerg? Your name's Zerg, I guess. I guess we could have seen it coming if we thought a little closer. All right. Yeah, that's sad. That's pretty sad. I don't know. This is, I mean, obviously this is a meme. I don't know what matchup this meme even works against, but I just want it to work one time against a meme, you know? I think Totem Shaman, we could actually turn the quarter fast enough sometimes, but it's not going to be easy. You know, it's still going to be pretty hard work. Crypt Keeper might be the path to that, though, as we saw before. That can be pretty good if we get good early armor gain. Armor Vendor or something. Feral Rage is pretty nice. Instant play on 4, on 3, I mean. Actually, on 2 with coin, that could be really good. A Nubricon later is pretty chill, too. Okay. We really want like Free Spirit on 1 or Armor Vendor on 1. Always. Might go Aquatic Form, honestly, on 1. That's the play I've like never made, but I think it's really important. I don't know. I wanted to get going, you know? Maybe a little better to save for like a Zoc or something on the Anubricon turn, but it seems like it might be too late. The Zocs in particular don't seem very good against Gigantotems. All right, we're gonna go for it, man. I'm doing it. Okay, so not exactly what we wanted. It's fine. We'll take the Zoc. He's good enough, I think, off the Anubricon that it's still worth it. Next turn, we'll just go for El Rage Crypt Keeper. We could save coin for Anubricon, but I'm scared if I wait too long to get a Crypt Keeper down, the totems are gonna just overwhelm me and swarm me. Let's see if they develop any scary totems here. That is just a hero power totem. Could I maybe wait a turn? Be a 1/1, be a 1/1, be a 1/1. Nice. Yeah, I think actually we'll wait a turn. Okay. All right. Save coin here, man. Coin Anubricon Zoc. Plus double Underking. right? That's the plan. And then we just get, you know, whatever, 20 health, 30 health dudes. Anchored Totem. Oh man, it would sure be great to kill that. Oh, okay, good. They solved the problem for me. I can't kill it anyway. Like, is draw 2 better than develop a 4/6? I don't think so. I think I need a 4/6. This deck swarms too hard. So nothing to do here for a little while. Probably hard play spread the word next turn if I don't get anything else to do. Player best bet. Hey, who cares? What's up, man? I'm doing good. We've had some good wins tonight. Good climbing with some good decks. This is a meme. We pivoted over to a meme deck for fun. And we're getting owned by the deck we played. we played a bunch of Totem Shaman, and now we're suffering the consequences. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not making it to turn 7, am I? This just snowballed.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like
Oh
to
boy. Oh boy. It keeps getting worse. Oh no. If I do make it to turn 7, I'm not winning anyway. Crypt Keeper. Okay. Whomper. I think Whomper just comes down too late, right? I need actually. Yeah, just there's no way. Well, there's no. Maybe a Feral Rage off the top keeps me alive a turn, but I still don't win off the Zoc in that scenario. You know, it's not like that's not like that suddenly solves our problems. We still lose. We still lose with a 1-attack Zoc minions. Dude, this shirt, I love looking at myself. I look so crazy. Okay. We just can't play memes, can we, man? It makes me sad. All right, go get him, Zoc. You got this, buddy. You got this, guys. I believe in you. He just throws his fans out to die. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna need you to guard me from this this horrifying, otherworldly." Lovecraftian horror thing from below and this horrifying shark amalgam monster thing. Just go stand out there, okay? All right, I'm gonna give this like one more try tonight. I just want a fun game where we do a Crazed Alchemist Zoc. That's all I really want to do. That's all, man. Just a fun meme game. Then we'll swap over to some Snap real quick. I need to get a Snap video. I got too many Hearthstone videos right now, not enough Snap videos. Need to make sure the balance is maintained a little bit. People expect a pretty even split. I've done a really pretty, honestly, I'm rather pleased how often I'm able to alternate Hearthstone and Snap videos with regularity, like one then the other then the other. It's been a little bit Hearthstone biased this week. It's kind of been 1-2, like 1-2 1-2 when it's usually 1-1 alternating, but takes a little work. Okay, let's look for free spirits. I mean, Armor Vendor I think is great to keep. That's fine. Can help me cheat out a dude early and stuff. But free spirits in particular are our go-to. What am I trying to do? The Alchemist. I want to make a really big Zoc minion. So like a 20 power Zoc or something at some point. Like a 20 health Zoc minion, and then maybe Crazed Alchemist it if we can. That's not really the goal. The real goal is just to have a bunch of armor and have fun, you know? Like, I don't really care, but that's why it's in there anyway. Have you played any Warlock Regis? Yeah, a little bit. Not a ton, honestly. Oh, thank you, Dirty Rat. Okay. Deal. Yeah, that's a good Dirty Rat. I gotta say, man, that's a pretty good Dirty Rat. I'm not unhappy. The opponent was not expecting the Kolak to come out. Anyway, no, I haven't played much Warlock. I don't know. Oh, dude. Yes. Let's go. Easy win. Easy win. Was that really concede worthy, I wonder? I didn't exactly have, like, yeah, it was hard to deal with, I bet, but I wasn't, like, killing them hyper rapidly or anything. I had 9 damage, I guess. Maybe if they were more board-based, it was going to be hard, but I don't know. I feel like one, you know, like a Death Strike for a turn or two. Like, yeah, the Kolak was going to keep hitting you, but 6 damage isn't insane against Death Knight. Maybe they were gonna have to rely on board a little too much and just traded for free over and over again.
My elements are fright.
Ooh. Oh, I can't keep the fizzle against Shaman's the only problem. I have to respect the Shaman here. We've been murdered by Shaman too much. We got. I think that's that's a little sus. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna touch that one. I don't know that. I don't know what that means, but seems like I should stop calling attention to it either way. Hey, Baron DX, thanks for the Prime sub. All right, that's fine. That's alive. We like that. Plated Beetle or just, yeah, Plated Beetle's better armor vendor here, huh? Yeah. Okay. Cover Artist would be nice if the Free Spirit lived, but I don't think it will. A lot of armor gain, man. If we had a Crypt Keeper here, we'd be very happy, I think.
The calm before the storm.
Oh, Menacing Nimbus I didn't expect to see. Oh, pivoting over to the Plated Beetle. Interesting. Was it like a Scourge thingy? Yeah, Geyser Scourge? I was thinking of the word gorge and scalding. I thought it's called Scalding Gorge. No, that's not it, dude. That ain't the name. I'm pretty confident. That ain't the name. All right, Cover Artist. Let's freaking go, dude. That's why you're here. Let's go. The Scalding Gorge. Hey, Baron. Thanks, dude. That's really nice. Appreciate the Prime subs always.
Who here can spell
School teacher.
Anybody?
Hyphen, yeah, I want to make a mill druid. Specifically more mill focused. Astlor nerf actually matters, man. This is a clunky turn. I mean, of which our deck has a lot. I'm not stunned by that or anything. Just a little clunky, of course. I like this deck's a little slower though. This isn't a full-on Totem Shaman just murdering us. You know, this is giving me a little bit more time to operate. That said, we're still falling behind quite a bit already. But the lower the overall pressure, the more my hero power can hopefully start to net long-term health advantages and buy us some significant amounts of time. But I need particularly some card draw right now, I'd say. I need like a spread the word or something. Astalor can definitely help fill a turn a little, so that's cool, but not a ton. Ugh. That's gross. Get to work, Astalor, I guess, man. Am I got a hero power, though? If so, there's not a great target, is there? Hedge Maze, probably a little more interesting. Kind of sad timing on it, I'd say, though. Just hero power, only upside's armor gain right now, which I'm not as worried about pressure output at the moment. Oh, I really need a good development, man. Oh, what card do I even get that's good? Unending Swarm is decent, I guess. I think the cover artist copy counts as one. So we'd have a Beetle, an Astalor, and 2 free spirits. Then I could Hedge Maze. So yeah, that would probably be my best draw, Unending Swarm. I really don't want to like Solar Feral Rage or anything. Solar Unending Swarm would actually be insane too, but board space might be a bit of an issue. Cold Storage on Astalor. No, that's gross. Stop. This card looks so insane to me still. Oh, I guess we lose, man. Too much board. Yet again, same story, you know? No real surprise. Is there any board clear available to me? There are some neutral board clears. Maybe we could run it. Oh my god, bro. Dang, I'm not even mad. That's just cool. Here. Have fun with your win. Enjoy. There's that like 4-drop neutral. We lost the 5-drop lady, right? She rotated, but there's that new 4-drop like broom or something. Could do maybe something with that.
I see.
I want to try one more game, dude. I need a good matchup. Maybe we just try to find a warrior. I don't know. Even warrior now can create a lot of pressure with big minions. Who? I need somebody else playing armor druid. That's what we need.
Hazelbark versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
Here for a lesson?
Okay. Unending Swarm is good. Is it good enough against Hunter? Surely it's not going to be a slow Hunter deck. Alright, we like Armor Vendor. Yeah, sheep. We did see sheep location run earlier. That was kind of cool. I do hate that I have to like listen. It doesn't give me armor, okay? If I use my hedge maze on this, I get armor. If I use it on a sheep, I don't get armor. That's my big that's my big concern. Ryan, yeah, we're gonna play Snap in a minute. Don't worry. I'm just memeing out with this right now. Hoping to get one fun meme game, but I don't think it's gonna happen with this list anyway. It's looking a little impossible, to be honest. All right. I love that Armor Vendor came back though. This is a cool card. I miss this. No, listen. See, here's the trick, right? If I die, I can just queue up another game. If I if I use a hedge maze on a sheep, I never get that armor back. That's just gone forever, okay? You must understand. If I die, it's fine. We start again. If I use a hedge maze on a sheep, it's just gone forever. It's wasted. Okay, like a mech amalgam hunter. It's cool. It's really not that high pressure yet, honestly. So far, we're kind of chilling. Not a lot to do though. I'm probably gonna end up playing Spread the Word. Coin into Whomper would be good at some stage. I don't think it's this stage though. Yeah, maybe it's just plating. I wanted to save some platings for later, for Zoc and stuff, but it's fine. We need to be alive. So I guess, do we go Whomper or not? Swarm sucks right now. It's just Armor Vendor and Free Spirit. It's not good enough yet. Underking is really the first card I'm probably excited to play. So if I wanted to save coin for that, it'd be a little bit better, but I just don't have a lot to do in the meantime. I guess I could go Armor, Spread the Word. That's not bad. Kill the 4/1. It's obviously not great either, but not under crazy pressure yet. It's a pretty small board. Hunter doesn't have like a Bloodlust style card, do they? Harmonic Mood does make this even better. Let me kill a different target, but really weirdly, the Pelican Diver is the one I probably want to kill the most. Do I have anything that deals 1 damage on AoE later? Not really, right? So I still just kill this, don't I? It's weird. Yeah, I have nothing on an AoE later. I mean, some 1 attack stuff like Free Spirits, I guess, but those really aren't that great. I think we're still hitting the Pelican Diver. Okay, the second Free Spirit and Plated Beetle is going to make that Unending Swarm a lot better. But I think we'll still probably go Under King next turn to try to stabilize the board a bit more. Maybe they trade in a little bit. I'm hoping to dodge like a Hydralodon. I don't think that they're running that probably though, are they? There's no Metal Tooth Leaper in core, is there? Nobody ran Metal Tooth Leaper. It's not a thing anymore. Automaton, that's probably the target to kill with the Underking. Although, there's only going to be... Well, no, they can trade it and make board space. So yeah, we probably have to respect this over this for now. It feels a little weird, but it could get gross if we don't. Is there ever a scenario where I play all of my small guys this turn in order to set up for the Swarm next turn? I think the problem is they don't... I don't know, how much damage would that be? They wouldn't be able to trade in anything. So this, we would be capped on damage on board, 6, 10, 13, 15. The Beetles would then heal me back 6. I could still Underking and stuff too after. I also would save coin that way. I could actually coin a chitinous plating as well if I went for the 3 small guys. Would mean I'm a little bit off curve next turn though. Or coin a hero power is not terrible either, but not as good. Underking respects the 1/3 a little better, but this respects my long-term game plan a little better. I don't know. This is really a close decision, I think. I'm gonna hold the coin though. I don't think we're in such a dire strait that I have to give up coin here. I don't know if I'll be safe to Unending Swarm is the only thing. Like, I gotta kill these off. I can only trade into the Gorilla Bot to kill them off, which means the Security Automaton gets... Well, doesn't usually get much bigger again, though, does it? We might be safe to Swarm plus Hero Power, man. I don't know. I'm gaining a lot. Does order here matter? I don't know how many things have died. I don't think it does. I think we'll be all right.
If I must.
If I hit anything, it can die off, but I can kind of hit this. If it wants to die off, that's fine. But if I hit these, they can trade in and die and make space for this to scale a little bit. So it might be a little bit worse to hit those technically. So I'm back to 22, and I've got another 2 here. Puts us at 7 on the armor up. That's pretty good. Gargoyle? Oh, dude. Is this undead? No, gargoyles aren't undead. Okay. Kind of makes sense. They're made of stone, living stone creatures. I guess I get it. Sounds a little counterintuitive, but actually kind of tracks. Underking here or chitinous plating hero power stuff, or maybe Whomper hero power. Whomper hits nothing right now though, right? I just drew the last death rattle in my deck. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Really? That sucks. Also, how have I not hit a Crypt Keeper yet, man? That also sucks. I guess it's just Underking in that case then. I think Underking will keep me alive here after all these trades and everything, won't it? It's still gaining 6 armor, which is pretty cool. I'm not really killing anything else here. Well, these little ones, I mean. Do these go face? Like, what do these hit? I don't know. Maybe that hits there and this goes face, I guess, yeah. So 18 surely is enough, right? It feels like enough. 9 mana is a lot though, so I'm a little scared. Okay, bigger reload here with some board space finally. Skytown. This is a crazy Menagerie Hunter deck, dude. This is exactly what I needed for my deck to succeed, dude. I'm so pumped. Like, this is what we needed. This was the matchup we've been waiting for all along, man. This was the one, guys. We've done it. I hope they don't concede or anything because I'm stabilizing pretty hard here, right? Like, I don't want them to actually concede. I hope they stick it out in this case. Okay, so we're up to 7 armor per turn. That's awesome. Beetlemancy's another 12. We're back up to just 32. So back to where we started. Or more. What? What? I spoke too soon. What? Are you actually joking right now? What in God's name is that? Hey, Shadow Ventus, dude, thanks for the Prime sub. I think I gotta use this for taunts, man. Just to stall that thing out a little bit.
The time has come.
I wonder if I hit with this just to make sure this damage connects, right? I think so. Because it might get hit by a rush minion or something else that doesn't connect that damage. And I think I'm going to need that damage to connect to win. I am drawing like an idiot, by the way. This deck does lack card draw. Like, we kind of do that. We just added too many armor cards, obviously. The Whomper would normally be card draw, and it wasn't, is part of the problem. Oh, this is good. Looks like the Thaddeus is going to have to attack, which is nice. The taunts here doing some work, of course. That's good news. We can kill the Thaddeus. Armor vendor. Are you actually joking, bro? That is just awful.
His reign ends now.
I mean, I like hero power better, right? This still doesn't actually draw anything. We don't have any death rattles, right? We drew the last one right as we were about to play that thing. That's not actually a death rattle. This is not a death rattle. No, we're out. Okay. I think I want to armor up every turn with hero power, right? I mean, the 7/6 has a lot of value on board, though, honestly. Nah, let's play the 7/6. Forget it. We need to win the board, too. Aw, man. I only got to 37 armor. No! That's not enough. It's at least 100. All right, let's call it quits there on Hearthstone, guys. Let's swap over to Marvel Snap for a bit. That was a fun game, but we're gonna swap over to Snap. I gotta get one Snap video going if I can. We spent a little too much time on Hearthstone, frankly, but I was having fun.